yeah, it's rolling, yeah. All right, what we got here, partner? best sports shows, all the best games on 101.5 FM and 1570 AM for your college sports, University of South Dakota. For NHL coverage, Minnesota Wild. For NBA coverage, Minnesota Timberwolves. For MLB coverage, Chicago Cubs. And the best games in both college and the pros with the ESPN Radio featured games. Never miss out on the action.
Rural customers deserve great internet too. You deserve EverTech's No Limits Internet and the quality local services that comes with it. We've dedicated 32 years to bring customers like you reliable and unlimited internet, up to 50 megabits across 22 counties. It's internet you can count on. Call or email our Everly office to get started. You and your family need internet with unlimited use, no contracts, and no overages. You need EverTech. Visit evertech.net to learn more. EverTech, internet where you live.
Power cord. Just plug it in and I think. Okay. Thank you. You may not need it, but just in case. Okay.
You're going to love the view of a Screen Builder's designed outdoor leisure living space. Whether an all-season room, three-season room, deck, or patio, Screen Builders offers easy installation and a reliable warranty. From construction of new spaces to providing shade to existing spaces or adding easy breeze panels to your screen room, start your project at screenbuilders.com and enjoy the views you've been missing.
Call Screen Builders, you're gonna love the view.
Digital and personal. You can have both with Prime Bank. We know you've got a lot on your plate. Prime Bank can help. Use our app for everything from depositing checks to making transfers from the comfort of your own home. And if you want to open an account, you can do that online too. If you'd rather visit us in person to open an account, apply for a loan and more, we have several convenient locations. The best tech for you when you want to bank from a distance and the best people close by when you need us. Prime Bank. Earn more your way.
Hello and welcome to Hinton, Iowa and Hinton basketball. It is on the air tonight with Fuller Digital Solutions. My name is Matt Schilling here, bringing you all the action for tonight's boy-girl varsity doubleheader. Tonight, the Hinton Blackhawks come into the game with a 6-2 record. The Jays, on the other hand, with a 2-6 record. Should be a delightful matchup in the first one. Ashlyn Rensel will start, as well as Bailey Boovy. She has been the sensational freshman for the Blackhawks. Natalie Junk, as well as Aubrey Lake and Ashlyn Kovarna. For the Jays, it will be Sophie Rudin, Jaden Barthel, Rizea Sitzman, Maya Whitehead, and Nevaeh Hodgson. Of course, the boys' doubleheader afterward is a 5-1 team in the Blackhawks versus a 6-1 team in the Jays. So that is sure to be a thoroughly entertaining ball game here tonight. Lower right-hand corner, you'll find our scoreboard. You will see the shot clock just in the lower right corner of your screen, as well as the rest of the scoreboard. We'll do our best to help keep you up to date with that here tonight. And we will take a 1-minute break. We will see you in 1 minute here on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Ryan Stussy at Allstate is an insurance agent you can trust. Ryan's office may be in the Dunes, but he has deep roots in the Hinton community. When choosing your insurance, you want to have someone who views you as more than just a name. We'll listen to your needs and find the solutions that work best for you. Whether it's auto, home, life, business, or recreational, you're in good hands with Ryan Stussy, Allstate Insurance. Give Ryan a call today.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies ask, what's your salary? At Northwestern Mutual, we ask, what's your story? We know building the right financial plan means looking at more than money. That's why we start by asking the right questions, listening to what matters most to you, then guiding you every step of the way to help you live the life you want now and years from now. Plan your financial story with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Rick Diener today. Visit rickdiener.com. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Welcome back to Hinton, Iowa, as we are getting ready here for opening ceremonies for tonight's basketball game. Remind you to check out fullerdigital.net as well as subscribing to this YouTube channel.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Hinton for tonight's Warrigal Conference basketball action between the Gehlen Catholic Jays and your Hinton Blackhawks. Hinton Community Schools encourages positive sportsmanship and behavior at our events. We ask that all fans in attendance encourage your athletes and coaches with positive comments and acts. What you do and say during the contest reflects on your team, your school, and your community. Enjoy the game by being a good sport. We also encourage all students to remain in the gym during competition. Let's give a warm Warrigal welcome to our officials tonight, Keith Baker, Jeff Lucas, and John Malloy. Now let's meet the starting lineups and coaches for tonight's girls' game. For the Jays, the senior, number 3, Sophie Rudin. For the Blackhawks, the senior, number 20, Ashlyn Wenzel. For the Jays, the senior, number 15, Jaden Barthel. For the Blackhawks, a freshman, number 32, Bailey Movie. For the Jays, a sophomore, number 20, Isaiah Sitzman. For the Blackhawks, a senior, number 42, Natalie Junk. For the Jays, a senior, number 32, Maya Whitehead. For the Blackhawks, a senior, number 44, Aubrey Lake. And for the Jays, a junior, number 50, Nevaeh Hodgson. For the Blackhawks, a junior, number 52, Ashlyn Kavarna. The Jays are coached by Brandon Schecker. He's assisted by Brian Colbeck. Blackhawks are coached by Matt Leary. He's assisted by Ryan Stussy and Ben Hertenstang. Now that we'd ask you please rise and uncover as we honor our country and the men and women who protect it, as the Hinton Blackhawk Pet Band, under the direction of Braden Wyrick, leads us in our national anthem.
Back with the start of tonight's ball game. After this, you're watching Fuller Digital Solutions.
All the best sports shows, all the best games on 101.5 FM and 1570 AM for your college sports, University of South Dakota. For NHL coverage, Minnesota Wild. For NBA coverage, Minnesota Timberwolves. For MLB coverage, Chicago Cubs. And the best games in both college and the pros with the ESPN Radio featured games. Never miss out on the action.
Welcome back to Hinton High School in the gym in Hinton. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions. This is Matt Schilling here with you on the call tonight. Tonight my engineer is Mason Schilling. So any video miscues, we'll just blame him. Just kidding, of course. Maybe if you stick around for post-game, you will see a little eyebrow dance from him. In the center circle is Ashlyn Kovarna from Hinton and Maya Whitehead from Gehlen. Little mistip, or a missed toss, tossed a little bit toward the Hinton side as we'll try to get a good tip here as we are now underway with tonight's ball game. Lake, pass in the corner, back to Lake, cross court, pass to Rensel in the corner, back out to Rensel. Rensel dribble pass to Lake, now in the left corner, driving the baseline. We got a foul early. Ashlyn Kovarna picks up the early foul. And it's going to be on Hodgson. That's her first, team's first of the half. Inbound pass, brought into Junk. Top of the key, swatted at, dove for on the ground. Nice job recovering from Hinton. And we got to travel early in the ball game, early turnover. 7:38 to go here in the first. You'll see the scoreboard in the lower right-hand corner of your screen. Shot clock is also small in that lower right corner. Barthel able to get it in to Sitzman, back to Barthel. Looking to break the press. Hodgson right up near the timeline, tries to get a bounce pass into Whitehead and stolen away by Boovie. Boovie passes it ahead, stolen away back by the Jays. Barthel comes up with the ball. Dribbling slowly, across the timeline, passes left to Sitzman, puts up a quick three, hits for Isaiah Sitzman. First points of the ball game for either team. Pass left to Junk. Junk near the free throw line, back to Junk, puts up a three of her own, off the back iron, no good. Rebound by Barthel. Barthel with a slow dribble up the court. Jays faced a little bit of an early press, but Hinton is backed off. Going to have a foul by Aubrey Lake, and it's going to be her first, team's first. As we were 6:53 left to go here in the first quarter. Into the ball game comes Cadence Peters. Tight quarters here in the gym. Let a couple of fans go here as Barthel inbounds the basketball to Sitzman. Sitzman, pass fake, passes left. Rudin with it now between the circles. Passes back to Sitzman, down low to Whitehead, spins, puts up a right hand off the side of the backboard, no good. Rebound by Hinton. Hinton quickly ahead. Kovarna into the lane, passes, and we're going to have a charge by Kovarna. That's going to be her first, team's second. Barthel will be the inbounder on the baseline. Barthel looking to get the inbound. Knocked away by Rensel. Hinton picks up the full court press again. As we've seen this year in the J size, that one's stolen away by Rensel. Stolen back by Rudin. Barthel picks it up. Skip pass ahead. Now Whitehead drives lane, puts it up and in. Maya Whitehead with two, and it's an early 5-0 lead for the Jays. That errant pass goes into the stage and out of bounds. And we've got a 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them. Back in 30. Jays in the lead, 5-0. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions.
Rural customers deserve great internet too. You deserve EverTech's No Limits Internet and the quality local services that comes with it. We've dedicated 32 years to bring customers like you reliable and unlimited internet, up to 50 megabits across 22 counties. It's internet you can count on. Call or email our Everly office to get started. You and your family need internet with unlimited use, no contracts, and no overages. You need EverTech. Visit evertech.net to learn more. EverTech, internet where you live.
Welcome back to the gym in Hinton. Jays with an early 5-0 lead. 6:09 left to go here in the first. Barthel will inbound from the baseline. Looking to get it in. Bounce pass into Sitzman. Sitzman pass ahead to Hodgson. Hodgson up ahead and a little too much for Whitehead to handle. Whitehead says that's my bad and I'll take ownership for it. Hinton will inbound the ball. Katie Peters inbounds it to Rensel. Back to Peters as she slowly brings it up over the timeline. Back to Peters. Left corner. Dribbles out. Tries to get it down to the lane. Picked up by Sitzman. Sitzman brings it up over the timeline. Left hand pushes left to Barthel. Gets a screen from Hodgson. Swiped away and stolen by Lake. Boovie will bring it up over the timeline. Passes back to Kovarna. Now pushes to Peters. Right corner. Back out to Peters. Now in the left corner is Rensel. Cross-court passes. Jays with a zone here. Stolen away by Rudin. Jays still with an early 5-0 lead. Rudin brings it up over the timeline. Remind you the clock's in the lower right corner, and we're going to have an offensive foul, and that's going to be on Whitehead. That's her first. It's the team's second of this first half. 5:11 left to go here in the first quarter. Remember to check out fullerdigital.net. You'll know whenever your favorite team goes live. Pass into the left corner was Rensel. Stolen away by Barthel. Has a 1-on-2 right now. Brought it up into the lane. Up off the backboard, no good. Rebound by Boovie. Boovie will bring it up. Passes over the timeline to Lake. Lake waits for the rest. Long two from Peters. No good. Rebound by Whitehead. Whitehead bounce pass to Sitzman. Sitzman back to Whitehead. Whitehead's going to bring it up over the timeline. Stops in the corner. Passes ahead to Rudin. Rudin near the baseline. Puts up a shot off the backboard. No good. Swiped out of bounds by Hinton. It will be Jays basketball with 4:33 left to go here in the first. 20 seconds left here on the shot clock. Sitzman puts the offense in motion. Inbound to Rudin. Rudin, top of the key. Passes right to Sitzman. Sitzman drives with the left hand. Puts up a shot from the lane. No good. Rebound by Boovie. Boovie passes ahead. Has a quick fast break with Lake. Puts it up off the backboard and in. And Aubrey Lake puts the Blackhawks on the scoreboard. 4:15 left to go here in the first. And we have got a foul. It's going to be on Rensel. I believe she was over the baseline. Barthel inbound to Rudin. Rudin backs up, back toward the baseline, needing a little bit of help. Halfway through the 10 seconds, Barthel passes ahead, now stolen away by Boovie. Boovie into the right corner, now down low, swatted at by Lake, and I think we're going to have a foul on Sophie Rudin. Boovie's down. Oh, no. Sorry, it was Lake that was down there for a second. Foul is on Rudin. That is her first. It is the team's third. That part of the scoreboard is a little bit blocked out there. Not much we can do about that with the shot clock here now. Inbounded to Boovie. Put up a shot. Count the basket and the foul on Rizea Sitzman. Rizea picks up her first. It's the team's fourth. Boovie's got two. She'll go to the line to shoot one. Old-fashioned three-point play, trying to tie it up at 5. Puts up the shot, rattles around, no good. Whitehead rebounds the basketball. 3:56 left to go. Jays with a 1-point lead. Sitzman brings it up over the timeline. Into the left corner was Barthel, and she throws that one away. It's now a 2-on-none. Sitzman trailing. Pass to Boovy, puts up a shot and in. Bailey Boovy with 4 points, and the Blackhawks with a 6-5 lead. Barthel will inbound the basketball to Rudin. Full court press. Sitzman able to pick that one up off of her feet. Tries to pass left to Bonderson, picked up by Barthel. Trying to get it to Rudin, passes left instead to Sitzman. Now Rudin with it in the left corner, dribbles out. Trying to get it to Kate Bonderson, handoff to Whitehead. Swiped at, now to Sitzman. Drove the baseline for a second, spins to Maya Whitehead, to Barthel. Spins, gets it out to Bonderson, almost stolen, 3:02 left to go. I'm not sure what's going on with the shot clock. There's a quick shot clock. It looks like it goes to tenths of a second when it's under 10. So a shot clock violation for the Jays, and Lake will bring it up over the timeline. 2:50 left to go. Lake stops at the free throw line, passes to Peters, now in the right corner. And they're going to have a blocking foul. I believe that's going to be on Rudin. That's on Rudin. That's her second. It is. It's her second. It's the team's fifth. Hodgson is going to come into the ball game, as well as Poland and Natalie Junk. Rensel comes out, as well as Rudin and Barthel. Hinton puts the offense in motion. Lake able to come up with the ball. Stops at the free throw line. Passes right. Now into the right corner is Kovarna. Being swung around the key. 3-point attempt. Junk. No good. Rebound by Kovarna. Nice job by the Blackhawks. Able to follow their shot and get the rebound. Pass back out to Kovarna, and Kovarna walks with the basketball. 2:23 left to go in the opening quarter. 6-5 Blackhawk lead. Thanks to our sponsors tonight. ESPN Radio 101.5. Of course, EverTech, Screen Builders. That one's poked out of bounds and will be Hinton basketball. Prime Bank, Stussy Allstate, and Rick Denher. Appreciate all the sponsors tonight. Junk able to dribble out of the corner. Top of the key, cross-court pass to Kovarna. Kovarna now stops just in front of the free throw line, puts up a shot and in. Blackhawks now with a 3-point lead. 1:55 left as Poland is trapped in the backcourt. Able to pass ahead to Whitehead. Whitehead tries to get up over the timeline, does. Swatted at as the pass was going into Sitzman. Out of bounds will remain Jays basketball. Coach for Hinton making an argument. Official says, nope, I don't think so. Poland with it now. Dribbles left, now back right to Bonderson. Bonderson toward the baseline. Stops. Passes left to Sitzman. Now Hodgson. Long free throw attempt is good. Nevaeh Hodgson with 2. It's now a 1-point ball game. 1:25 left to go here in the first. Blackhawks with an 8-7 lead. Lake brings it up over the timeline. Passes left to Peters. Back to Lake with the right side of the lane. Now a 3-point attempt is good. Kovarna with a 3. She now has 5. Sitzman pass ahead. Whitehead. Back to Sitzman. Top of the key. 3 off the front iron. No good. Rebound by Junk. Passed ahead to Peters. Bounce pass to Junk. Puts up a shot off the back iron. No good. Fought for on the floor. We're going to have a jump ball with 45.2 seconds left. Blackhawks with a 4-point lead. It's 11-7. Barthel on the inbound. Gets it to Poland. Back to Barthel. Ahead to Hodgson. Now bounce pass to Poland. Spins to Hodgson. Sitzman now to Poland. 33 left. Over to Hodgson. Shot. Looks like that one was partially blocked. Blackhawks running. Kovarna puts up a shot off the backboard. Good. or no good rather. Got her own rebound and was fouled. Foul's going to be on Isaiah Sitzman. That's her second. Team 6th of the first half. Haley Poland will be waiting to check in to the ball game. It's the first shot off the front and back iron and down for Kovarna. Kovarna now with 6. Second free throw attempt is up and in. Ashlyn Kovarna now with 7. Cadence Peters comes into the ball game for her. I'm sorry, she comes in for Aubrey Lake. Barthel, the inbounder, gets it into Sitzman in the corner. She's able to dribble out, spins back to Barthel, up over the timeline. And that's Haley Poland to Sitzman. Long 2 off the iron, no good. Rebound by Bonderson. Bonderson on the right baseline. Pass it to Barthel. Off of Barthel and out of bounds. 3 seconds left to go here in the opening quarter. Appreciate you joining us here. Tight quarters here in this barn-style gym. Ball inbounded to Kovarna. Kovarna half-court shot up off of the shot clock and clock. No good. And the Blackhawks lead by 6 after 1, 13-7. We'll be back in 1 minute. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions.
All the best sports shows, all the best games on 101.5 FM and 1570 AM for your college sports, University of South Dakota. For NHL coverage, Minnesota Wild. For NBA coverage, Minnesota Timberwolves. For MLB coverage, Chicago Cubs. And the best games in both college and the pros with the ESPN Radio featured games. Never miss out on the action.
Rural customers deserve great internet too. You deserve EverTech's no limits internet and the quality local services that comes with it. We've dedicated 32 years to bring customers like you reliable and unlimited internet, up to 50 megabits across 22 counties. It's internet you can count on. Call or email our Everly office to get started. You and your family need internet with unlimited use, no contracts, and no overages. You need EverTech. Visit evertech.net to learn more. EverTech, internet where you live.
Welcome back to the gym in Hinton. Blackhawks with a lead, 13-7 after the first quarter. Jays still with a little bit of a turnover, a little turnover prone here still after the new year. Of course, this is the first game for both teams as the snowstorm winter weather event on Tuesday kind of canceled everything or postponed it as Sitzman steals that one away. She's got a one-on-one, driving to the backboard, puts up a shot, no good. But a foul is committed. Foul's going to be on Ashlyn Rensel. That's her second. It's the team's 4th. As Sitzman will go to the line to shoot 2, just 10 seconds here into the second quarter. Puts up the first free throw off the iron, no good. Remember to check out FullerDigital.net. You'll be able to find your favorite team, home or away. The link will be there. Second free throw is no good as Kovarna comes up with a rebound. Brings it up over the timeline, passes to Lake, and she travels with the basketball immediately. Turnover for the Blackhawks. Jays started strong, 5-0 lead to start this ball game. Have relinquished some shots as Sitzman is swiped at, pass back to Barthel, able to get it right to the timeline, and they're going to call over and back. Officials are going to come together here. They're going to say it was tipped, and it'll remain Jays basketball. 7:33 left to go here in the second quarter. 28 seconds left on the shot clock. Sitzman with it now, pass to Barthel. Stolen by Kovarna, toss it into the backcourt. 20 seconds left. Jays are going to need to hurry with their offense here. Barthel, cross-court pass. And there's a question on the shot clock right now. It's down to 15. There was never a shot where the ball hit the iron. There was never a foul. And on the questionable over and back, I don't believe there should not have been a shot clock reset. They are resetting it, and they're going to put it at 32. They're working on getting it to 32. So while they work on that, again, we remind you to check out fullerdigital.net. You can find Hinton, you can find Gehlen, you can find almost all the teams in the War Eagle Conference there. They are Fuller Digital schools, and you can find your favorite school right there. Shot clock is... We keep having shot clock issues. Need to stop the main clock. Stop the main clock. I think they put the shot clock to 3.2 seconds. There was 7:15 that was originally on the clock. This shot clock thing has really kind of been an issue as far as resetting it for some gyms. Of course, it is new here in the state of Iowa this year. So they have put 30 on the clock now. 7:10 left to go in the quarter. Barthel will be the inbounder on the sideline. Inbound to Whitehead. Cross-court pass to Hodgson. Hodgson thought about a shot for a second. Now over to Sitzman. Whitehead, that one poked away out of bounds and will remain Jays basketball with 22 on the shot clock. 7:02 left to go in the first half. Appreciate everybody watching, whether you're part of the Hinton community or the Gehlen community. Sitzman with the ball now. In between the circles. Stops. Passes left to Barthel. She is swarmed in a zone defense here. Now to Sitzman. Sitzman spins at the free throw lane but walks with the basketball with 6:48 left to go in the first half. Just got a little happy feet there and turned the ball over. Lake passes to the left corner to Kovarna. She brings it out near the top of the key. Now pass to the right corner, dribble out, back to Kovarna. Gets a screen for a moment from Boovy. Three-point attempt off the front iron, no good. Rebound, shot attempt again by Kovarna, no good. Boovy tips it into the near corner. Three-point attempt, no good off the iron. Rebound by Kovarna, and we're going to have a foul. Officials discussing who it's going to be on. It's going to be a two-shot foul. They're going to call it on Hodgson. That's Hodgson's second. It's the team's seventh, and it puts the Blackhawks into the bonus. Kovarna puts up the first off the back iron. No good. It's still a 6-point lead. Nobody has scored yet in the first, minute 44 of the second quarter. Haley Poling comes back to the bench as Sophie Rudin goes back in. Second free throw attempt is up and in for Kovarna. I have her with 8. Scoreboard disagrees with me. Sitzman tries to get it ahead to Hodgson and stolen away in a basket for Junk. Natalie Junk with 2. Barthel with it now to Sitzman, and she is fouled by Natalie Junk. Natalie's second. It's going to be the team's 5th. Jays will inbound from the sideline, about 3/4 of the way from the hoop. Barthel needs somebody to inbound to. Gets it to Sitzman. Sitzman passes, tries to pass it ahead to Barthel. Swiped at by Boovy and out of bounds. Barthel will inbound the basketball again to Sitzman. Sitzman drives and walks with the basketball. She was going to kick it out to Barthel. Took one too many steps. Larissa Poland will come into the ball game now, and she is going to come in for Sitzman. Rensel inbounds it to Lake. Brings it up over the timeline. Passes right, stolen away. We're going to have it over the back, I believe, on Junk. That's her second. It's going to be the team's sixth. Went over the back of Rudin. Sub now as Junk goes out. Cadence Peters comes back into the ball game. Inbounded to Poland. Pass back to Barthel. Poland stolen away. Put up a shot and in. Ashlyn Rensel on the board. She has two. Poland to Whitehead. Whitehead can't handle it. Able to get a hold of it and pass it to Barthel. Back to Maya. Top of the key. To Hodgson. A little too hot for Hodgson, and Kovarna comes up with the basketball. Throws it the length of the court up into the stage and out of bounds. Will be Jay's basketball. Both teams kind of chucking the ball the length of the floor. And we are going to have a timeout. It's a full timeout, and we'll take it with them back in 1 minute. You're watching Blackhawks and Jays on Fuller Digital Solutions.
You're going to love the view of a Screen Builder's designed outdoor leisure living space. Whether an all-season room, three-season room, deck, or patio, Screen Builders offers easy installation and a reliable warranty. From construction of new spaces to providing shade to existing spaces or adding Easy Breeze panels to your screen room, start your project at screenbuilders.com and enjoy the views you've been missing.
Call Screen Builders, you're gonna love the view.
Digital and personal. You can have both with Prime Bank. We know you've got a lot on your plate. Prime Bank can help. Use our app for everything from depositing checks to making transfers from the comfort of your own home. And if you want to open an account, you can do that online too. If you'd rather visit us in person to open an account, apply for a loan and more, we have several convenient locations. The best tech for you when you want to bank from a distance and the best people close by when you need us. Prime Bank. Earn more your way.
Welcome back to the gym in Hinton. The Blackhawks with an 11-point lead, 18-7, 5:14 left to go here in this second quarter. Barthel to inbound the basketball, inbounds it to Poland, up ahead to Rudin, who's able to bring it up over the timeline, goes toward the baseline, drives the back toward the hoop. She is fouled as she puts up a shot. Foul's going to be on Aubrey Lake. That's her second. It is the team's seventh. It's a shooting foul anyway, but the Jays are now in the bonus. First shot is up and in for Rudin. Jays able to bring this one down to a 10-point ball game. Second shot is up and in. Sophie Rudin now 2 points on the night. Pass ahead. Peters. Back out to Rensel. And we're going to have a 3-second lane call and a turnover back to the Jays. 9-point ball game. Barthel with the inbound to Poland. Up quickly to Peters. Swiped at and stolen away by the Blackhawks. Just realized there's a couple Peters on the floor, and so we'll try to get those sorted out as Maya Whitehead committed the foul. It's her first. I'm sorry, it's her second. It's the team's eighth. It'll send Burgad to the line. First shot off the front and back iron, no good. As she gets ready for her second attempt. Puts up the shot, rattles around the right side of the rim, no good. Poland quickly up to Bonderson. Bonderson over to Barthel, over the timeline. Pass out to Poland, now to Bonderson, puts up a three, no good. Rebound, stolen away from Rudin, and Bonderson picks up, they're going to call a double dribble here on Kyra Peters. Hodgson will come into the ball game, and Sitzman will come into the ball game. Whitehead will go out, and Poland will go out. Jays will get the basketball on the baseline on their own end of the floor. Sitzman looking to get the ball in. Couple of fakes. Some more fakes. Able to bounce it into Rudin. Rudin brings it out beyond the three-point arc. Gets it over to the top of the key. Now passes left to Sitzman. Sitzman with 4:18 left to go in the second. Hodgson, Bonderson thought about a three. Pulls up from long. Off the iron. No good. Rebound by Kovarna. Picks up the rolling ball. Pass across to Rensel. To Cadence Peters. Back to Rensel. Rensel drives with the left hand. Over to Kyra Peters. To Cadence. Back to Kyra. Back to Cadence. Man, I think we could do this all night. Swatted at on the floor. And we're going to have a jump ball. And it will be Jays basketball. 3:46 left to go here in the second. It's a 9-point ball game still. Jays trail by 9, 18-9. Remember to check out FullerDigital.net for your home team's call. Rudin drives to the right side of the baseline, kicks it back out to Sitzman. Sitzman now to Hodgson. Rudin able to come up with the ball. Poked away and stolen away by Rensel. Rensel over to Kyra Peters, puts it up and in. Kyra Peters with 2. Sitzman with the basketball again. Trapped. Stolen away again by Kyra Peters. Puts up a shot and in. Kyra Peters with 4. Barthel to Sitzman. Back to Barthel. Up to Bonderson. Bonderson just over. Oh, she passed it back, over and back. Officials are going to come together to talk about it. Is he going to say her foot was on the line? Well, they're going to say touch, so it will be Jays basketball. Hinton's coach asking for an explanation. Official comes over and said it was touched. Doesn't matter what happens after the touch. Sitzman now over to Whitehead. Whitehead on the far side of the floor. Passes to Rudin in the lane. Over to Barthel. Thought about a three. Back to Rudin. That one, unless she picks it up, will be an over and back. Swatted at on the floor. We're going to have a jump ball as Rudin and Kyra Peters fought for the basketball. It will be Hinton basketball. 22-9 is the lead for the Blackhawks with 2:44 left to go in the second. Kyra Peters will be the inbounder for Hinton. Gets the ball inbounded to Boovy. Boovy skip past to Rensel. Rensel puts up a three, off the iron, no good. Rebound by Sitzman. Blackhawks lay off the press. Sitzman stops just over the timeline. Cross-court pass, now down low on the baseline is Whitehead. One dribble, picks up, puts it to Rudin, up and in. Sophie Rudin with 4. As Blackhawks come the other way. Lake tries to go coast to coast, can't. Kicked out to Rensel. Now over to Kyra Peters, in and out, no good. Rebound by Rudin. Rudin brings it up over the timeline, stops, dribbles right, passes into the right corner to Hodgson, tries to get it to Whitehead, fought for the ball, and we're going to have a jump ball. It will remain Jays basketball. Kovarna will come into the ball game, and Burgad will go to the bench. Sitzman to inbound. 1:57 left to go as Rudin gets the inbound pass, stuck under the hoop, and it will remain Jays basketball as it's poked out of bounds. 18 seconds left to go on the shot clock, 1:52 in the quarter. Sitzman will be the inbounder. Gets it to Hodgson. Hodgson quickly puts up a shot off the iron, no good. Ball fought for. We're going to have a push, and I believe it's going to be on Kovarna. It is. That's her second. It's the team's 8th. Blackhawks with an 11-point lead. Whitehead at the line. Puts up the first of a 1-and-1. Hits. Whitehead now with 3. Puts up the second free throw, up and in. Blackhawks will have the inbound. Fan picked up something from the court there. I believe it was the student section. Kovarna with it just beyond the three-point line. Left corner, shot, no good, airballed. Rebound by Whitehead. Whitehead able to dribble out. Pass ahead to Barthel. Barthel stops, puts out an arm, and they're going to call an offensive foul. Barthel kind of reached out with the arm. A little bit of a push. Offensive foul. It's still a 9-point lead for the Blackhawks. 1:30 left to go here in the second quarter. Lake brings it up over the timeline. Passes left to Cadence. Now in the left corner. It's Kovarna back to... Oh, Kovarna has it now. Cadence Peters now try to get in the left corner, and Rudin and Rensel were tied up. Goes out of bounds, and it will be... I believe they're going to say it's Blackhawk basketball on the sideline. Rensel kind of checked her head for a little bit of blood. Didn't see any. Play on. Lake now passes left to Peters. Kovarna off of the foot of Sitzman. That's one difference in the high school game to the college game. It is not a shot clock reset. There is 12 seconds left on the shot clock, 1:08 left to go in the quarter. Kovarna able to pass that one in. Goes over the timeline before Lake touches it. She brings it up over the timeline, gets it down low. Kovarna puts it up and in. Ashlyn Kovarna now with 10. Sitzman with just under a minute left in the first half. Hodgson now up to Rudin, to Whitehead, stolen away by Boovy. Rensel with it now, left hand, passes left, back to Rensel, over to Lake. Lake in the lane, three-point attempt, knocked down by Ashlyn Rensel. She now has 5. It's a 27-13 lead with just under 30 seconds left to go in the first half. Shot clock's off as Whitehead gets the ball across the timeline. Hodgson count the basket and the foul. Nevaeh Hodgson now with 4. Foul is on Lake, and that's her 3rd. See Haley Poling come in for Rudin. Hodgson trying to finish off the traditional three-point play as the Jays trail by 12. Puts up the second shot, up and in. Hodgson now with 6. 23.2 seconds left to go here in the first half rather. Ball inbounded to Lake. Lake slowly bring it up, loosely guarded by Sitzman over the timeline. Now to Junk. Cross to Peters. Back to Lake. Lake back to Cadence Peters. Lake with it now, puts up a wild shot, no good. Kovarna puts up another shot, hits one at the buzzer as she gets her own rebound. Ashlyn Kovarna with 12 here in the first half. We will be back to recap the first half after this. You're watching Jays and Blackhawks here on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Ryan Stussy at Allstate is an insurance agent you can trust. Ryan's office may be in the Dunes, but he has deep roots in the Hinton community. When choosing your insurance, you want to have someone who views you as more than just a name. We'll listen to your needs and find the solutions that work best for you. Whether it's auto, home, life, business, or recreational, you're in good hands with Ryan Stussy, Allstate Insurance. Give Ryan a call today.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies ask, what's your salary? At Northwestern Mutual, we ask, what's your story? We know building the right financial plan means looking at more than money. That's why we start by asking the right questions, listening to what matters most to you, then guiding you every step of the way to help you live the life you want now and years from now. Plan your financial story with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Rick Diener today. Visit rickdiener.com. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Welcome back to the gym in Hinton, as I believe we are getting ready for a dance routine, little kids dance routine, and so we will turn it over to the gym audio.
Ladies and gentlemen, performing for your halftime entertainment this evening are the Wee Petite Just for Kicks dancers. These ladies include dancers in kindergarten and first grade. Just for Kicks is under the direction of Wendy Persinger. She's assisted by Grace Allen and Emily Attrell. Tonight, these ladies will be performing a routine titled Fabulous. Let's hear it for the Wee Petite Just for Kicks dancers.
We will take a 1-minute break now, again, and be back after this. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions.
All the best sports shows, all the best games on 101.5 FM and 1570 AM for your college sports, University of South Dakota. For NHL coverage, Minnesota Wild. For NBA coverage, Minnesota Timberwolves. For MLB coverage, Chicago Cubs. And the best games in both college and the pros with the ESPN Radio featured games. Never miss out on the action.
Rural customers deserve great internet too. You deserve EverTech's no limits internet and the quality local services that comes with it. We've dedicated 32 years to bring customers like you reliable and unlimited internet, up to 50 megabits across 22 counties. It's internet you can count on. Call or email our Everly office to get started. You and your family need internet with unlimited use, no contracts, and no overages. You need EverTech. Visit evertech.net to learn more. EverTech, internet where you live.
Welcome back to the gym in Hinton. Matt Schilling alongside Mason Schilling, my engineer for tonight. Appreciate you joining us here on this winter's night. Small, tight quarters in this old barn. Stats look like this in the first half. Sophie Rudin with 4, Isaiah Sitzman with 3, Maya Whitehead with 4, and Nevaeh Hodgson with 6. That's the scoring for the Jays. For the Blackhawks, Ashlyn Rensel with 5, Kyra Peters with 4, Bailey Boovy with 4, Natalie Junk with 2, Aubrey Lake with 2, and Ashlyn Kovarna with 12. Jays started the ball game hot on a 5-0 run, and that was most of the way through the first quarter. The Blackhawks showed a lot of press and forced a lot of errors out of the Jays, both at the end of the first quarter and throughout the second quarter. At least 2 or 3 minutes of the second quarter, it was nobody had scored in the ball game. It was only 13-7 after 1. The Blackhawks able to put up 16 there in the second quarter, holding the Jays to only 9. We'll see what kind of halftime adjustments were made as we take another break. You're watching Jays and Blackhawks here on Fuller Digital Solutions.
You're going to love the view of a Screen Builder's designed outdoor leisure living space. Whether an all-season room, 3-season room, deck, or patio, Screen Builders offers easy installation and a reliable warranty. From construction of new spaces to providing shade to existing spaces or adding Easy Breeze panels to your screen room, start your project at screenbuilders.com and enjoy the views you've been missing.
Call Screen Builders, you're gonna love the view.
Digital and personal. You can have both with Prime Bank. We know you've got a lot on your plate. Prime Bank can help. Use our app for everything from depositing checks to making transfers from the comfort of your own home. And if you want to open an account, you can do that online too. If you'd rather visit us in person to open an account, apply for a loan and more, we have several convenient locations. The best tech for you when you want to bank from a distance and the best people close by when you need us. Prime Bank. Earn more your way.
Welcome back to the gym in Hinton. The Blackhawks with a 29-16 lead. We've got about 2 minutes left to go before the second half gets kicked off. Of course, the boys will be a very entertaining game tonight. Jays coming into the ball game with a 6-1 record, while the Blackhawks come into the game with a 5-1 record. So 2 one-loss teams. Of course, they are in different classes, but both in the same conference. Will be an entertaining ball game nonetheless. Jays need to find a way to hold on to the basketball here in the second half, as well as find a way to put up some more shots if they have a chance at taking down Hinton. Hinton just needs to keep control of their size. They definitely outsize the Jays by a bunch. If Kovarna is able to keep under control, I think that this game could go the way of Hinton. But the game is not played on paper. It's played on the court, and we will see it after this here on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Ryan Stussy at Allstate is an insurance agent you can trust. Ryan's office may be in the dunes, but he has deep roots in the Hinton community. When choosing your insurance, you want to have someone who views you as more than just a name. We'll listen to your needs and find the solutions that work best for you. Whether it's auto, home, life, business, or recreational, you're in good hands with Ryan Stussy, Allstate Insurance. Give Ryan a call today.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies ask, what's your salary? At Northwestern Mutual, we ask, what's your story? We know building the right financial plan means looking at more than money. That's why we start by asking the right questions, listening to what matters most to you, then guiding you every step of the way to help you live the life you want now and years from now. Plan your financial story with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Rick Diener today. Visit rickdiener.com. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Welcome back to the gym in Hinton. Matt Schilling alongside Mason Schilling, our video engineer for the night. Hinton will start the second half with the basketball. Will inbound from the far side. Gets the ball inbounded to Lake. Lake dribbles with the right hand, passes right to Rensel. Rensel walk with the basketball. Early turnover for the Jays. Or to the Jays. It's on Hinton. Barthel will inbound the basketball from the sideline right in front of the Blackhawk bench. Gets it into Sitzman. Now ahead to Barthel right before the timeline. Back to Sitzman. Gets a screen momentarily. Now to Rudin. Rudin stops, passes out to Sitzman. Sitzman drives with the left hand, puts up a shot off the iron, no good. Rebound by Boovy. She will bring it up the floor herself. Rensel. And they're going to say it was a kickball as Lake gets the kick. 27 seconds left to go on the shot clock. Quick inbound, shot no good from Kovarna. Rebound by the Blackhawks. Lake passes out to Rensel. Rensel, top of the key is Lake. Drives, gets it to Boovy, puts up a shot, count the basket, and the foul. Boovy will try to go to the line for the three-point play. Foul is on Rudin. That's her third. And it's the first of the second half. Boovy puts up her shot, rattles in and out, no good. Hodgson comes up with it. Barthel swiped at, double teamed, able to pass it to Sitzman, tries to get it down low to Whitehead, does, up off the backboard and in. Maya Whitehead with 6. Lake will bring it up over the timeline. Lake, left side of the lane, pass to Boovy, rattles around, no good. Rebound by Kovarno, puts it up and in. Kovarno now with 14 points. Barthel up to Rudin at the timeline to Hodgson, and Hodgson one too many steps with the basketball as she tries to get it across to Whitehead. Rensel inbounds the basketball to Lake. Lake up over the timeline, drives with the left hand, kicks it out to Kovarna. Now top of the key is Rensel, puts up a 3 and hits. Ashlyn Rensel with 8. 6:17 left to go in the third. Sitzman gets it across the line to Hodgson. Rudin over to Sitzman, right side of the lane. We're going to have a foul on the floor. Foul was on 44. Lake, that's her 4th. Team's first of the second half. I must have it wrong. The scoreboard has it just with 3. Sitzman, now to Barthel. In the corner is Hodgson. Gets it back out to Barthel. Now Rudin. Rudin brings it near these circles with 16 left on the shot clock. Sitzman with it now. Back over to Rudin. Into the corner to Barthel. With 9 on the shot clock. Rudin drives in the lane, puts up a shot, no good. Rebound by Boovy. Boovy passes left. Rensel brings it up over the timeline. 5.5 left to go in the third. Kovarna, that one's stolen away by Sitzman. 1-on-1, fast break. Sitzman puts up a left hand. She is fouled. Missed the shot. Foul is going to be on Rensel. That's her third, team's second. Sitzman will go to the line to shoot 2. Jays down by 18. Puts up a first and in. Sitzman now with 4. Puts up the second and hits that one. Sitzman with 5. Kovarna with it now. Pass it into the left corner. Back out to Kovarna. Tried to push it to Boovy, but Hodgson comes away with the ball as Barthel. Pass it to Whitehead. Whitehead holds. Now cross to Hodgson. Into the corner is Rudin. Rudin dribbles back out. Over to Barthel. Now Sitzman. Sitzman puts up a 3. No good. Rebound by Boovy. A long, almost a full court pass. Back down to Boovy. Shot up and in. Bailey Boovy now with 8. 38-20 is the lead for the Blackhawks. Sitzman struggling in the back part. Now to Barthel. Need to get it across the timeline, and we have a timeout for the Jays. 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them. Back in 30. You're watching Jays and Blackhawks on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Rural customers deserve great internet too. You deserve EverTech's no limits internet and the quality local services that comes with it. We've dedicated 32 years to bring customers like you reliable and unlimited internet, up to 50 megabits across 22 counties. It's internet you can count on. Call or email our Everly office to get started. You and your family need internet with unlimited use, no contracts, and no overages. You need EverTech. Visit evertech.net to learn more. EverTech, internet where you live.
Welcome back to the gym here in Hinton. Jays with a 18-point deficit. 4:26 left to go here in the third quarter. Barthel with it now. Over the timeline. Over to Sitzman with 18 left on the shot clock. Hodgson puts up a shot off the backboard and in. Nevaeh Hodgson now with 8. Kovarna gets a cutter down low, up and in for Natalie Junk. Junk with 4. Rudin brings it over the timeline, tries to pass it to Barthel, picked up by Hodgson. Whitehead puts up a shot from 8, no good. It's going to be, they're going to say off of Hinton, they're going to say off of Boovy, out of bounds. 40-22 is the lead for the Blackhawks as Kate Bonderson comes in for Barthel. Sitzman will inbound the basketball. Gets it to Hodgson, spins, puts up a shot, no good. Rebound by Boovy. Kovarna into the right corner is Kate Peters, stolen away by Sitzman. Rudin with it now and carry the basketball. Hinton's coach wanted a slap on the arm. Official says no. And I think he asked, can you watch for it? He said, sure. Cadence Peters passing to the backcourt to Kovarna. Kovarna drives now left corner. Shot from Kate Peters, no good. I'm sorry, Kyra Peters. Rudin brings it up over the timeline to the baseline. Dribbles over to Hodgson. Hodgson puts up a shot and in. Nevaeh Hodgson with 10. 40-24. Boovy in the lane. Kovarna, 3 hits. Kovarna now with 17, and we have a 30-second timeout from Hinton. 30 seconds is the timeout. We'll take it with them back after this. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions.
You're going to love the view of a Screen Builder's designed outdoor leisure living space. Whether an all-season room, 3-season room, deck, or patio, Screen Builders offers easy installation and a reliable warranty. From construction of new spaces to providing shade to existing spaces or adding Easy Breeze panels to your screen room, start your project at screenbuilders.com and enjoy the views you've been missing.
Call Screen Builders, you're gonna love the view.
Welcome back to the gym in Hinton. Matt Schilling alongside Mason Schilling tonight. Mason's running our camera. When the Jays have home games, those are using the Huddle camera feed. But tonight in Hinton, without the Huddle camera, we rely on a camera operator. Tonight happens to be Mason. Larissa Poland will be the inbounder for the Jays. 3:03 left to go here in the third. Inbounded to Sitzman. Sitzman able to get through the trap. Over to Rudin. Rudin puts it up off the backboard. No good. Rebound by Whitehead. She puts it up and in. Count the basket and the foul. Whitehead now with 8. And the foul is on Bailey Boovy. That's her first. It's the team's third, as Whitehead tries to complete the traditional three-point play. Off the back iron, no good. Rebounded by Kyra Peters. Pass ahead to Junk. Cadence Peters. Kyra Peters. And Kovarna throws that one away on the sideline. They're going to say it was tipped and will remain Hinton basketball. They're going to say a Jay got a hand on it and will remain Hinton basketball. Ball to be inbounded. Gets it to Kovarna. Kovarna. Cadence Peters back to Kovarna. Top of the key. Passes right to Junk. Cross-court pass to Cadence Peters. Puts up a shot. Rattles around, no good. Kovarna, in attempting to get the rebound, went over the back. Picks up her third foul. It's the fourth on the Blackhawks here in the second half. Poland inbounds it. Throws it away. Picked up by Kyra Peters. Kovarna with it now. Guarded by Sitzman. 2:14 left to go in the third. Cross-court pass. Now to Kovarna in the lane. Down low. Shot attempt, no good. But fouled was Avery Burgad. It's going to be the Jays' second of the second half. And the foul comes on Rudin. And that's Rudin's fourth. Haley Poland will come into the ball game after this free throw attempt, which is no good for Rudin. Rudin will go to the bench. And we're going to get one more. Aubrey Lake's going to come into the ball game, and Bouvie will come into the ball game. Kovarna and Junk go to the bench for the Blackhawks. Second free throw attempt is up. Rattles around, no good. Rebound by Poland. Pass ahead to Haley Poland. Haley travels. Couldn't get that pivot foot to plant and walk with the basketball. Whitehead goes out. Hodgson comes in. And Hinton will inbound from the sideline. Lake will bring it up over the timeline. 1:56 left to go. Sitzman tried to steal that one away. Jay showing zone. Boovie. Shot attempt is down for Kyra Peters. She has 6. Sitzman with it now. Poland up to Poland. Walk with the basketball again. Drag that second foot. And Barthel will come into the ball game for Haley Poland. Two straight turnovers. Earns her a little discussion time. Boovie now down low. Shot no good. Rebound will go out of bounds and will remain Blackhawk basketball. Blackhawks with a 45-26 lead late in the third. 19 seconds on the shot clock. Peters now to Lake. Back to Kyra Peters. Back to Lake. Cadence Peters. Shot up and in. Cadence Peters on the board with 2. Larissa Poland able to wrangle that one. Hodgson. Sitzman puts up a 3, top of the key, rattles around off the backboard and down. Isaiah Sitzman now with 8. Shot from Lake off the back iron, no good. Rebound by Sitzman. Sitzman brings it up over the timeline, stops, got a face full of Lake. Swiped at did Poland. Cadence Peters with it now, 28 left to go. Shot clock's off here in this third quarter. Boovy puts up a shot just in front of the free throw line, no good. Rebound by Hodgson, and it's going to be a jump ball. Will be Jays basketball with 17.7 seconds left to go. Whitehead will come into the ball game. Hodgson will go out. Inbound to Sitzman. Barthel, now Poland. Whitehead to Bonderson, and Bonderson walk with the basketball. Hinton will inbound the basketball from the sideline. Kyra Peters gets it inbounded to Lake. Lake picks up a screen, swiped at by Bonderson, picked up, passed ahead to Whitehead. Whitehead stops, 1 second. Long three-point attempt is no good from Whitehead, and the Blackhawks go into the fourth quarter with a 18-point lead. We'll be back in 1 minute to bring you the fourth quarter here on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Ryan Stussy at Allstate is an insurance agent you can trust. Ryan's office may be in the dunes, but he has deep roots in the Hinton community. When choosing your insurance, you want to have someone who views you as more than just a name. We'll listen to your needs and find the solutions that work best for you. Whether it's auto, home, life, business, or recreational, you're in good hands with Ryan Stussy, Allstate Insurance. Give Ryan a call today.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies ask, what's your salary? At Northwestern Mutual, we ask, what's your story? We know building the right financial plan means looking at more than money. That's why we start by asking the right questions, listening to what matters most to you, then guiding you every step of the way to help you live the life you want now and years from now. Plan your financial story with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Rick Diener today. Visit rickdiener.com. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Welcome back to the gym in Hinton. This old barn-style gym. Cozy. As we get ready to start this fourth quarter, Lake dribbles with the left hand, now with the right, back to the left, drives to the left side of the lane, puts up a shot, does Kovarna, no good. Rebound is going to be over to the Jays. Looks like it went off of Kovarna, and it will be Jays basketball. Sitzman to Hodgson across the timeline. Whitehead puts up a shot from 15, rattles around and out, no good. Larissa Poland with the rebound. Sitzman drives toward the basketball, swiped away, still being swiped at on the floor. Kovarna now long pass ahead to Lake. Lake stops at the free throw line, and she walked with the basketball. She picked up that pivot foot in order to try to square up a little better on the shot and call a travel. Barthel now to Sitzman, back to Barthel, back to Sitzman. Brings it up over the timeline to Poland. Kovarna almost steals that one away. Will be Jays basketball with 7:18 left to go here in the fourth quarter. 26 seconds left to go on the shot clock. Sitzman with it now. Now in the corner is Barthel, trapped. Turn that one over to Junk. Junk to Lake. Lake off the backboard and in. Lake with 4. 7 minutes left to go here in the fourth. Appreciate you all tuning in to Fuller Digital and FullerDigital.net as Poland puts up a shot. Rebound by Sitzman. Sitzman tries to put up another shot. Fought for. Blackhawks come away with it. Lake with a 3-on-1. Pass it to Rensel, who comes away with the layup. Rensel now with 10. Hodgson swiped away. right into the lap of Jeff Kramer as he is not paying attention. Officials are going to come together. They're going to say there was a tip, and it will be green basketball. Barthel will be the inbounder for the Jays. Barthel inbounds it to Sitzman. Cross-court pass to Barthel. And she is fouled. Fouls on Lake. And that's Lake's 5th, I believe. And is the 5th team foul. Lake's fouled out of the ball game with 4 points. Cadence Peters will come into the ball game for her. Blackhawks in firm control of this ball game, 51-29. 3-point attempt, no good. Rebound. Sitzman tried to grab it as she went crashing into the stage mats here in Hinton. Rensel will inbound the basketball. Gets it into Peters, Cadence Peters. Brings it up over the timeline to Rensel. Into the corner is Kovarna, and Whitehead picks up the foul. Maya Whitehead picks up her 3rd. It's the team's 3rd also. .5:57 left to go here in the 4th. Sitzman to Barthel. Back to Sitzman. Able to cross the timeline. Tries to get it to Hodgson. Stolen away by Junk. Passed ahead to Rensel. Gets up a shot and up and in. Rensel now with 12. Barthel brings it over the timeline. Trapped. Gets it to Sitzman. Sitzman drives, puts up a left hand, no good. Rebound by Rensel. Rensel thought about passing ahead. Haley Poland tries to slow it down, but Junk hits the layup there. 5:15 left to go here in the 4th. Sitzman now to Haley Poland. Back to Hodgson. Hodgson with the shot, no good. Rebound by Boovy. Up ahead to Junk. 4:58 left to go here. Kovarna, 3-point attempt. Rensel hits. Ashlyn Rensel now with 15. Cross-court pass. That one a little too high for Haley Poland. Kate Bonderson's going to come in for Hodgson. We're going to see Kate. Who we got in here? Kyra Peters comes into the ball game for Rensel. And I thought Lake had 5. She must have only had 4. Shot up, no good. Rebound by Boovy. Boovy with it now. Now being swung around. Cadence Peters, right corner. Junk hits that 3. Junk now with 9. Rudin will bring it up over the timeline to Bonderson. Gets it to Whitehead. Whitehead puts up a shot, kisses the front of the rim and in. Whitehead now with 10. Bonderson commits the foul. It's her first of the ball game, team's 4th of the half. Cadence Peters inbounds the basketball to Lake. Lake dribbles the left hand, pass to the left corner. Now down low, puts up the shot, does Lake. Now has 6. 3:45 left to go here in the fourth. 32-point lead for Hinton. Rudin, that ball is poked. Whitehead with it now, almost triple teamed. To Bonderson, now Barthel. Back to Whitehead. Whitehead to Bonderson. Bonderson drives toward the baseline. Haley Pullen with it now. She goes toward the baseline. Back to Bonderson. Barthel, top of the key. Rudin puts up a three, no good. As the shot clock was down to 1, Lake puts up an easy layup and in. Aubrey Lake with 8. Ooh, they called a travel on that. Travel on Lake. So take the points off there, I believe. I thought he said travel. At any rate, Rudin over to Bonderson. Bonderson tried to get a cross court to Barthel, stolen away by Lake. Lake drives the length of the court, puts up a shot, and they're going to call a charge on Lake. I should be correct now that that's 5. Rudin kind of took that one a little hard. Lake will go out, and Newsom comes into the ball game for the first time tonight, and Andy Joe Walker comes into the ball game for Hinton. 2:42 left to go. Rudin, that one tipped, stolen away, and her foot was on the sideline was Newsom. Jays inbound the basketball. Rudin with it now. Poked away, or poked at by Cadence Peters as she picks up her first foul. It's going to be the team's 7th foul, and we will go to the line for 1-and-1. First shot is up off the back iron, no good. Rebound by the Blackhawks. Quickly ahead to Cadence Peters. Peters with it now. Tries to get it down low to Carlin Kovarna. And a foul is on 42, Samantha Zubrod. That's her first. It's the team's 5th. Blackhawks get the ball in. Being swung around, poked at. Hinton comes back away with it. Carlin Kovarna has it now. Passes over to Walker. Walker down low, puts up a shot, does Burgrad, and she gets her first 2 points of the ball game. Barthel stolen away by Cadence Peters. Cadence retreats to the right side. Kovarna not able to get the shot. She puts up a second shot and is fouled. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. Samantha Zubrod picks up her second foul. Team 6th. First free throw, up off the front iron, no good. Some more of the starters are out of the ball game. Only starter in the ball game is Isaiah Sitzman. Carlin Kovarna at the line to shoot the second. Misses everything. Will be Jays basketball on the baseline. 1:43 left to go here in the fourth quarter. 67-31 is the score. Larissa Poland brings it up over the timeline. Poland throws that one away. Carlin Kovarna. Kovarna brings it up the floor. Just under 90 seconds. Gets it down low, puts up a shot up and in. Avery Burgad with that basket. Stolen away by the Blackhawks. Kovarna puts up a layup, no good. Rebound by Sitzman and fouled by Walker. It's going to be Walker's first, team's 8th. Sitzman will go to the line for the 1-and-1. Cadence Peters goes to the bench. Kyra Peters comes into the ballgame. Shot is up and in. For Sitzman, she has 9. Second shot, no good. Blackhawks with it now. Just under a minute left to go in the game. That ball poked at. Out of bounds will remain Blackhawk basketball. Kovarna puts it up left side of the lane. No good. Out of bounds. Will be Jay's basketball. With just about 20 seconds left to go here in tonight's ball game. The first of 2. Zubrod with it now in the lane. Out to Poland, to Sitzman. Left corner, Bonderson. Dribbles out. Top of the key is Poland. Now Sitzman with 3 on the clock. Puts up a 3 and hits. Isaiah Sitzman hits the final basket of the game. 69-35 is your final score. We will come back to wrap it up, and then we will take a break after this. After we wrap it up, you're watching Jays and Blackhawks on Fuller Digital Solutions.
All the best sports shows, all the best games on 101.5 FM and 1570 AM for your college sports, University of South Dakota.
Welcome back to the gym in Hinton. Matt Schilling alongside Mason Schilling tonight. Jays defeated by the Blackhawks by a score of 69-35. Scoring looked like this for the Jays. Rudin with 4, Sitzman with 12, Whitehead with 10, and Hodgson with 8. For the Blackhawks, Cadence Peters had 2, Ashlyn Rensel had 15, Kyra Peters had 6, Bailey Boovy with 8, Avery Burgad with 4, Natalie Junk with 9, Aubrey Lake with 8, and Ashlyn Kovarna with 17. We will take another break and be back after this. You're watching Jays and Blackhawks on Fuller Digital Solutions.
You're going to love the view of a Screen Builder's designed outdoor leisure living space. Whether an all-season room, 3-season room, deck, or patio, Screen Builders offers easy installation and a reliable warranty. From construction of new spaces to providing shade to existing spaces or adding Easy Breeze panels to your screen room, start your project at screenbuilders.com and enjoy the views you've been missing.
Call Screen Builders, you're gonna love the view.
Digital and personal. You can have both with Prime Bank. We know you've got a lot on your plate. Prime Bank can help. Use our app for everything from depositing checks to making transfers from the comfort of your own home. And if you want to open an account, you can do that online too. If you'd rather visit us in person to open an account, apply for a loan and more, we have several convenient locations. The best tech for you when you want to bank from a distance and the best people close by when you need us. Prime Bank. Earn more your way.
Welcome back to the gym in Hinton. Matt Schilling alongside Mason Schilling tonight. Appreciate you joining us here tonight. Tight quarters in this small barn-style gym. Real neat old gym with the arched roof. Boundaries are tight on both ends, and there are amazingly 3 video feeds going of tonight's basketball game. This second game should be fairly interesting as both teams coming into the ball game with just one loss. But what we're going to do is we're going to take a commercial break, and we are going to just leave you with ambient sound until we get closer to the boys' game here tonight. You're watching Jays and Blackhawks here on Flow Digital Solutions.
Ryan Stussy at Allstate is an insurance agent you can trust. Ryan's office may be in the dunes, but he has deep roots in the Hinton community. When choosing your insurance, you want to have someone who views you as more than just a name. We'll listen to your needs and find the solutions that work best for you. Whether it's auto, home, life, business, or recreational, you're in good hands with Ryan Stussy, Allstate Insurance. Give Ryan a call today.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies ask, what's your salary? At Northwestern Mutual, we ask, what's your story? We know building the right financial plan means looking at more than money. That's why we start by asking the right questions, listening to what matters most to you, then guiding you every step of the way to help you live the life you want now and years from now. Plan your financial story with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Rick Diener today. Visit rickdiener.com. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
All the best sports shows, all the best games on 101.5 FM and 1570 AM for your college sports, University of South Dakota. For NHL coverage, Minnesota Wild. For NBA coverage, Minnesota Timberwolves. For MLB coverage, Chicago Cubs. And the best games in both college and the pros with the ESPN Radio featured games. Never miss out on the action.
Rural customers deserve great internet too. You deserve EverTech's no limits internet and the quality local services that comes with it. We've dedicated 32 years to bring customers like you reliable and unlimited internet, up to 50 megabits across 22 counties. It's internet you can count on. Call or email our Everly office to get started. You and your family need internet with unlimited use, no contracts, and no overages. You need EverTech. Visit evertech.net to learn more. EverTech, internet where you live.
Welcome back to the gym in Hinton, Iowa. Matt Schilling alongside Mason Schilling bring you all of tonight's action. These two teams only have one loss on the season, and both of them lost to Remsen St. Mary's. The Jays lost to Remsen St. Mary's on December 20th by a score of 62-50, while the Blackhawks played them the game before the Jays did and lost 58-30. Leading scorer for the Jays is Keaton Bonderson, averaging 20.4 points per game, followed by Drake DeRocher with 14.4 and Ryan Augustine with 10.3. For Hinton, Carson Pierce averaging 18 a game, Bo DeRocher with 8.5, and Kyle Leary with 7. Augustine leads the Jays with rebounds, tied with rebounds with Wilchin, each with 5, and Keaton Logan with 4. Caden Winters is the leading rebounder for Hinton, followed by Bo DeRocher and Kyle Leary. These two teams, it should be an interesting matchup. Hinton looks like, on paper, likes to play a little bit lower tempo, lower scoring game, averaging just under 60 points per game, while the Jays are almost 72 points per game. The Jays hold their opponents to 49.7 points per game, and ironically, so do the Blackhawks. So what will prevail tonight? Will it be offense or will it be defense? We'll be back after this. You're watching Jays and Blackhawks on Fuller Digital Solutions.
You're going to love the view of a Screen Builder's designed outdoor leisure living space. Whether an all-season room, 3-season room, deck, or patio, Screen Builders offers easy installation and a reliable warranty. From construction of new spaces to providing shade to existing spaces or adding Easy Breeze panels to your screen room, start your project at screenbuilders.com and enjoy the views you've been missing.
Call Screen Builders, you're gonna love the view.
Digital and personal. You can have both with Prime Bank. We know you've got a lot on your plate. Prime Bank can help. Use our app for everything from depositing checks to making transfers from the comfort of your own home. And if you want to open an account, you can do that online too. If you'd rather visit us in person to open an account, apply for a loan and more, we have several convenient locations. The best tech for you when you want to bank from a distance and the best people close by when you need us. Prime Bank. Earn more your way.
Welcome back to the gym in Hinton. Matt Schilling alongside Mason Schilling as we get ready for starting lineups. Both of these teams are a very senior-laden team. The Jays with 10 seniors. And as I look down the roster, it looks like there are at least 5 or 6 seniors for this Blackhawk team. Should be an interesting matchup. I know we are looking forward to it here in Hinton. Remember to check out FullerDigital.net. You'll be able to check out when your favorite team plays next. These two teams, after tonight, we'll check out their schedule here shortly. We'll turn it over to the PA announcer for starting lineups. And the DeRochers out here tonight. Kraft with it now. Kraft passes right to Logan. Logan puts up a 3 off the iron, no good. Rebound by Winters. Bo will bring the ball up the court for the Blackhawks. Pass to the right corner is Pierce. Pierce now top of the key. Back to Bo. Bo to Pierce. Pierce drives, puts up a shot just in front of the free throw line. No good. Rebound, shot attempt. 3 was Cobb. No good. Now Logan. Logan's going to bring up the ball with a chaser. Kraft thought about a long 2. Gets it down low to Augustine. Augustine with a right hook up and in. Ryan Augustine with 2. 6:41 left to go here in this first quarter. Poked away, picked up by Augustine. Ahead to Keaton Bonderson. Logan puts up the shot, count the basket, and the foul for Logan. Logan will have an attempt at a traditional 3-point play. The foul was on 34, Caden Winters. That's his first. Logan will try to finish off this 3-point play. Puts up the shot and hits. Logan with 3. Blackhawks seeing a small amount of press here as Winters will bring the ball up over the timeline, guarded by Augustine. Winters into the right corner is Cobb. Swiped at by Kraft. Long baseball pass. Fought for, picked up by Winters. Blackhawks now content to slow down the pace of the game. Brings it up over the timeline, passes right to Cobb. Cobb bounce passes. Logan pokes that one out of bounds and out of the gym. Some nice young children at the corner of the gym able to keep that in. Pierce, bounce pass into Bo. Winters back to Pierce. Pierce drives, puts up a shot, no good. Rebound, fought for on the floor. Kraft swings it away. Kraft brings it up, swiped at from behind. Winters now to Pierce. Pierce will bring it up over the timeline with a right hand. 5:42 left to go here in the first quarter. Jays with a 7-0 lead. Pierce tries to get it down low. I'm going to say Kraft travel with the basketball as he swiped and tried to steal that one away. Carson Pierce will inbound it, I believe, as we have DeGroot will come into the ball game. Augustine comes out. Drake DeRocher comes into the ball game. Cobb with it now. Cobb brings it out. Handoff to Pierce. Pierce to Cobb. Back to Pierce in between the circles. Passes right to DeGroot. Back in the left corner. Dribbles out. Puts up a long 2. Does Pierce. No good. Rebound by Logan. Logan to Bonderson. Bonderson puts up a right hand off the backboard and in. Keaton Bonderson is on the board with 2. Jays with a 9-0 lead. DeGroot brings it up over the timeline to Cobb. 5 minutes to go here in this opening quarter. Winters. Back to Cobb. Pierce. Back to Winters. Winters at the top of the key, directing traffic. Wanted Cobb to move, and we've got a timeout on the floor. It is going to be a 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them. Back in 30, you're watching Jays and Blackhawks on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Ryan Stussy at Allstate is an insurance agent you can trust. Ryan's office may be in the Dunes, but he has deep roots in the Hinton community. When choosing your insurance, you want to have someone who views you as more than just a name. We'll listen to your needs and find the solutions that work best for you. Whether it's auto, home, life, business, or recreational, you're in good hands with Ryan Stussy, Allstate Insurance. Give Ryan a call today.
Welcome back to the gym in Hinton. Next game for Hinton will be at Kingsley. That will be on the 9th. And the next game for the Jays will be at Akron. That game will be on Fuller Digital Solutions. Top of the key is Winters. Winters pass to Pierce. Back to Winters. Top of the key. Now in the left side is Kempema. And we have a shot clock violation. Shot clock violation on the Blackhawks. Whelan is in the ball game now for the Jays. Jays with a 9-0 lead. Ball inbounded to Logan. Logan gets it up to Whelan. Whelan brings it to the three-point line. Connor Kraft in the left corner to Whelan. Down low is Wilchin. Wilchin puts up a right hand, rattles around and down. Gabe Wilchin with 2. Jays with an 11-point lead. Kempema down low, and that one's thrown away. As Drake DeRocher and Ryan Augustine come to the game, Whelan and Kraft go out. Bo DeRocher comes into the ball game for Leary, and Pierce comes out of the ball game. Bear with me as I try to gather names. Logan brings it up over the timeline for the Jays just halfway through this first quarter. Remember, check out FullerDigital.net for your home teams as Bonderson knocks down a jumper. Bonderson with 4. As Kempema brings it up the left side. Top of the key is Winters. Directing traffic. Passes it left to Cobb. Cobb had a cutter. Pass it across to Winters. Now cross-court pass. Swiped at by Bonderson and out of bounds. It'll remain Blackhawk basketball with 18 left on the shot clock. 3:35 left to go in the first. Cobb inbounds the ball. Gets it into Bo. Bo with the left hand, dribbles left, passes right to Kempema. Kempema through the lane. DeRocher, now Winters between the circles with 3 and throws it away. It'll be Jays basketball as the shot clock was running out on the Blackhawks. Drake will inbound the basketball to Logan. Jays with a 13-0 lead. Logan brings it up over the timeline with a right hand. Between the legs dribble with a left. Pulls up just in front of the free throw line. No good. Bonderson throws it back, and then we're going to have an over and back as Logan picks it up in the backcourt. 3:02 left to go here in the first. Appreciate you tuning in here tonight. They are going to say right at the center stripe is where they should inbound it. Caden Winters will inbound the basketball for the Blackhawks, looking for a little bit of help. Still looking for a little bit of help. Gets it into the corner, and Gabe Wilchin commits the foul. Wilchin commits his first. It's the team's first. They'll be on the floor. It'll just be a Blackhawk basketball with a fresh 35. Out of the game comes Kempema. Inbound for the Blackhawks. With the left hand is Pierce. Spins. Now Bo passes right to Cobb. Back cross court to Pierce. Pierce backing up Bonderson. Spins, puts it up and in. And Pierce gets the Blackhawks on the board tonight. Logan bringing it up the floor. And that one's out of bounds to the Blackhawks. Winters inbounds the ball to Pierce. Pierce brings it up over the timeline with a left hand, handoff to Cobb. Cobb drives with the left hand, stops, passes back out to Pierce. Pierce is directing traffic, asking for a screen. Thrown away to Augustine. Augustine running the offense, stops, passes left to Drake DeRocher, puts up a 3 in and out, no good. Rebound by Winters. Winters passes up to Pierce. Pierce slows it down, walks it across the timeline. 2:10 left to go here in the opening quarter. Stops, puts up a shot from 10 feet, no good. Augustine able to come away with a rebound. If we would have just let it go, it would have been out of bounds to the Jays anyway. Bonderson drives the baseline, puts it up off the glass and in. Bonderson with 6. 15-2 is the lead for the Jays. Winters brings it up over the timeline, passes right to Bo DeRocher. And we are going to have an offensive foul. I believe it's going to be on Cobb. It is. Fouls on Cobb. It's the third team foul. Whelan is in the ball game as well as Gehlen now. Drake DeRocher will be the inbounder. Jay's seeing a little bit of pressure. Whelan back to Drake, up to Whelan, who brings it over the timeline, stops, puts up a three, in and out, no good. Bounced around, Drake DeRocher with the rebound, puts up a shot, no good. He will go to the line to shoot two. Foul is going to be on Logan Kempema. It's going to be his first, team's fourth. Jays with a 13-point lead with 1:35 left to go here in the first quarter. Drake at the line, shooting the first. Swishes that one. Drake DeRocher on the board for points tonight. Appreciate you joining us wherever you might be, joining us here on Fuller Digital Solutions. Drake with the second. Puts up the shot and down. Drake DeRocher with two. Pierce brings it up over the timeline. Passes to the left corner is Hagstrom. Hagstrom to Pierce. Pierce to Winters to Hagstrom. Hagstrom back to Winters, top of the key. 1:20 left to go in the first. Puts up a shot, does Hagstrom, and not able to save it was Carver DeGroot. Out of bounds, it'll be a turnover to the Jays. Whelan inbounds the ball to Bonderson. Bonderson brings it up just to the timeline. Between the legs dribble. Gets a screen from Kraft. Stops. Fade away from way long two. Rebound by Kraft. And we're going to have a foul on, I believe, Bo DeRocher. It is on Bo DeRocher. It's his second. It's the team's fifth. Whelan will be the inbounder on the baseline. Whelan inbounds to Drake DeRocher. Drake brings it up, puts up a shot from 8 and in. Drake DeRocher now with 4. Pass to the corner. Bo DeRocher now top of the key. Pierce passes right to Hagstrom. Bo DeRocher down low, puts up a shot, does Barrett, no good. I'm sorry, Barrett's not on the floor. And Kellen travel with that basketball. 30.3 left to go here in the first. It's a 19-2 ball game. Logan Kempema will be the inbounder to Pierce. No shot clock as we get ready to end this first quarter. Handoff to Kempema. Handoff to Pierce. Pierce passed right. Now back to Pierce out near the center circle. Kempema back to Pierce with 8. Pierce gets it back. Over to Kempema. Deep three off the back iron, no good. Rebound by Pierce. Puts up a shot with 1, no good. The Hinton bench wanting a foul, not getting it. 19-2 is the score after 1. We'll be back in 1 minute. You're watching Jays and Blackhawks on Fuller Digital Solutions.
All the best sports shows, all the best games on 101.5 FM and 1570 AM for your college sports, University of South Dakota. For NHL coverage, Minnesota Wild. For NBA coverage, Minnesota Timberwolves. For MLB coverage, Chicago Cubs. And the best games in both college and the pros with the ESPN Radio featured games. Never miss out on the action.
Rural customers deserve great internet too. You deserve EverTech's No Limits Internet and the quality local services that comes with it. We've dedicated 32 years to bring customers like you reliable and unlimited internet, up to 50 megabits across 22 counties. It's internet you can count on. Call or email our Everly office to get started. You and your family need internet with unlimited use, no contracts, and no overages. You need EverTech. Visit evertech.net to learn more. EverTech, internet where you live.
Welcome back to the gym in Hinton. Matt Schilling joined by Mason Schilling, my video engineer for the night, as Kraft pokes that one away and out of bounds. Will remain Blackhawk basketball as they fish it out of the bleachers here in Hinton. Inbounder is Kempema. Kempema in to Hagstrom. To Pierce. Pierce Handoff and three-point attempt from Kempema is good. Quarter break might be the best thing that happened to Hinton. Logan down to Drake DeRocher. DeRocher, deep three hits. Drake DeRocher with 7. Jays extend the lead back out. Cutting quickly. Hagstrom up and in. Will Hagstrom. And Coach Mike Langle asked for a timeout. It's a 30-second timeout. Back in 30. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions.
It's easier than ever to find the live stream for your team now on FullerDigital.net. Home and away, if we're covering your team's videos are on FullerDigital.net. Just click on your school and you'll find the game. Thank you for watching our events, and remember, the games are on FullerDigital.net.
Welcome to the gym in Hinton, Iowa. Matt Schilling alongside Mason Schilling. Mason, the video engineer tonight. Stay tuned for halftime. It looks like there will be a dance number. Of course, we have the backside as they perform to the crowd on the other side, but we will carry it for you here live. Drake DeRocher inbounds the basketball to Wilchin. Throws that one away. Stolen by Winters. Shot attempt by Pierce. No good. Rebound by Augustine. Augustine to Logan. Logan slows it down. 7:13 left to go. Logan hands it off to Wilchin. Wilchin spins. Puts it up in the lane. Off the front iron. No good. Rebound by DeGroot. Pierce drives. Puts up a shot and is fouled. Foul's going to be on Logan. That's Logan's first, team's second. Pierce puts up the first, swishes it. Appreciate you watching wherever you might be here tonight. Second free throw attempt is up, rattles around and down. Pierce now with 4. Bonderson will come into the ball game for Kraft. And they're going to need somebody to inbound the basketball. Will the Jays? It looks like it'll be DeRocher. DeRocher inbounding to Logan. Logan back to DeRocher. Drake to Logan. Logan to Augustine. Augustine drives toward the basket, puts it up off the backboard and in. Ryan Augustine now with 4. Pierce puts up a jumper, and man, that net wasn't there. I'm not sure I would have known that would have went down. Drake DeRocher with it now. 6:36 left to go here in the second. Bonderson pass back to Logan. Logan drives, puts up a right-handed layup. No good, but is fouled. Foul is going to be on 32. Kyle Leary, that's his first. It's going to be the team's 6th as Logan goes to the line to shoot 2. Logan puts up the first off the back iron, no good. Second shot is up and in for Logan. Logan with 4 tonight. Pierce down low. Winters puts up a shot and is fouled by Augustine. Augustine picks up his first, team's 3rd. Winters will go to the line to shoot 2. Jays with a 14-point advantage. Puts up the first. Rattles around the right side of the rim. No good. Winters. Second free throw attempt. Puts up the shot off the front iron. No good. Rebound by Wilchin. Hands it off to Logan. Logan brings it up the floor. over the timeline, between the legs dribble, swiped away. Bonderson picks up the ball. Bonderson with it now to Augustine, top of the key. Left hand, now Drake to Logan. Logan to Augustine. Augustine pulls up from the free throw line. Count the basket and the foul. Augustine hits his 6th point. Foul's going to be on Kyle Leary. That's his 2nd. It's going to be the team's 7th. Puts the Jays in the bonus. Regardless, it's a and 1 attempt here. Augustine puts up the shot, puts it down. Augustine now with 7. Kempema up over the timeline, passes to Pierce. Pierce passes right, 3-point attempt. Kempema off the iron, no good. Wilchin, that one's tapped away as he had Bonderson on a fast break. Augustine to Logan. Logan, that one swiped away. Bonderson puts it up just over the edge of the rim and in. Bonderson now with 8. Passed ahead quickly to DeGroot. Cobb. Now Pierce drives. I thought he traveled there for a second. Ball being fought for, and foul is on Logan. Logan picks up his 2nd. Inbound. Gets it into Cobb. I'm sorry, to DeGroot. Now to Pierce. Pierce in the lane was Hagstrom, and he was fouled. Ball being inbounded by Pierce. Pierce gets it into Cobb. Cobb, top of the key is DeGroot. Back to Pierce. Pierce between the legs dribble, drives, puts up a right hand, count the basket and the foul. Pierce now with 8 points, and Augustine picks up his 2nd foul. It's the team's 4th. Pierce will try to finish off this 3-point play. Puts it up and in. Pierce now with 9. It's a 16-point lead for the Jays. 4:46 left to go here in the 2nd. Kraft to Drake. Back to Kraft. Back to Drake. Brings it up over the timeline. With a left hand. Drives to the lane. Puts it up off the backboard and in. Does DeRocher. DeRocher now with 9. Drake DeRocher, that is. Logan Kempema. Hand off to Cobb. To Hagstrom. Hagstrom stops, puts up a shot from the free throw line. No good. Rebound by Kraft. Kraft, long pass ahead to Augustine and throws it away out of bounds with 4:10 left to go here in the first half. Check out FullerDigital.net for your home team call or your favorite team. Home and away, you will find the link for your team there, FullerDigital.net. Carson Pierce brings it up over the timeline, drives into the lane, passes around, puts up a shot, does Frank. He hits that one and picks up the foul. It's going to be on Augustine. That's his 3rd. Just halfway through this second half. I'm sorry, had it on the wrong jersey. 32 is on Carter Kellen. Bonderson drives, puts up a shot, stripped away by DeGroot. Long baseball pass out of bounds. It will be off of Colt Frank. We've got a timeout on the floor. It's a 30-second timeout. Back after this 30-second break, you're watching Fuller Digital Solutions.
Digital and personal. You can have both with Prime Bank. We know you've got a lot on your plate. Prime Bank can help. Use our app for everything from depositing checks to making transfers from the comfort of your own home. And if you want to open an account, you can do that online too. If you'd rather visit us in person to open an account, apply for a loan and more, we have several convenient locations. The best tech for you when you want to bank from a distance and the best people close by when you need us. Prime Bank. Earn more your way.
Welcome back to the gym in Hinton. Matt Schilling alongside my cameraman for the night, Mason Schilling. Appreciate him doing some dutiful work here on a Friday night. First week back and quite a few cancellations and late starts because of weather in this part of the country, as Zane Whelan will bring the ball up over the timeline. Passes left to Kraft. Kraft dribbles back out in between the circles. Double teamed. Believe they're playing a 2-3 zone here. Drake DeRocher with it now. He dribbles between the circles. Over to Whelan. Whelan thought about a 3 for a second. Kraft with it now. Back to Whelan. Bonderson puts up a long 2 off the iron. No good. And we're going to have a foul on Kellen. Carter Kellen picks up his second. It's going to be the team's 7th foul. And it'll be 1-1. Pierce will go to the line to shoot. Pierce. Oh, we had a distraction of little kids running behind the running in the vision of the free throw shooter. So they whistled it off. Allowed some subs to come in here as Pierce will get another attempt at his first free throw. Pierce puts it up. Off the front iron, no good. And we're going to have a lane violation. Nope, we're going to have a foul on 30. Colt Frank, that's his first. It is the team's 8th, so we'll go down to the other end to shoot 1-1. Wilchin will be at the line to shoot. And Logan Kempema is going to come in for Cobb. Fun name to say. Rolls right off the tongue. Wilchin puts up the shot. Hits that one. Wilchin now with 3. Again, the Jays are on an extended road streak here as Wilchin hits that one. He now has 4. The Jays will be back home on, I believe it's the 17th of January, as they will open up something like 6 or 7 game home stand to end the season. 3-point attempt from DeGroot, no good. Rebound by DeRocher. Bonderson brings it up the floor, pass it right to Logan. Logan back to Bonderson. Bonderson down low to Wilchin, and we're going to have a jump ball as Wilchin goes up, tries to put that shot up. 2:52 left to go here in the first half. You can see the scoreboard in the lower right corner of your screen. 34-16 is the current score. Kraft puts up a reverse layup, no good, but he's fouled. So he'll go to the line to shoot 2. Foul is on 30, Colt Frank. That's his second. Team's 9th. One more will put it in the double bonus, and it will be 2 shots regardless. Connor Kraft to the line. Shooting 2. First one is no good. Hagestrom will come into the ball game for Frank. Blackhawks have had a large rotation of players coming in and out of the ball game. Second free throw attempt is good for Kraft, and we have a full timeout. We'll take it with them back in a minute. You're watching Jays and Blackhawks on Fuller Digital Solutions.
All the best sports shows, all the best games on 101.5 FM and 1570 AM for your college sports, University of South Dakota. For NHL coverage, Minnesota Wild. For NBA coverage, Minnesota Timberwolves. For MLB coverage, Chicago Cubs. And the best games in both college and the pros with the ESPN Radio featured games. Never miss out on the action.
Rural customers deserve great internet too. You deserve EverTech's no limits internet and the quality local services that comes with it. We've dedicated 32 years to bring customers like you reliable and unlimited internet, up to 50 megabits across 22 counties. It's internet you can count on. Call or email our Everly office to get started. You and your family need internet with unlimited use, no contracts, and no overages. You need EverTech. Visit evertech.net to learn more. EverTech, internet where you live.
Welcome back to the gym in Hinton. Jays showing a full court press as Jones brings it up over the timeline with a right hand. Trapped a little bit there. Pierce now over to Kempema. Kempema back out to Pierce. Toes were right on that boundary. Kempema with it again now. Back out to Pierce between the circles, directing traffic. 2:26 left to go. 10 seconds left to go on the shot clock. Pierce with it now. Drives, puts up a right hand off the backboard and back iron, no good. Logan now over to Drake DeRocher. Drake gets Bonderson and a little bit of an alley-oop. I think Bonderson jumped a little early for the alley-oop, but that's all right. Bonderson now with 10. Kempema to Hegstrom, and that one is a little too far for him and out of bounds. Drake will be the inbounder for the Jays. Drake DeRocher to Logan. 2 minutes left to go here in this first half. Remember to check out FullerDigital.net. Augustine with it now. Dribbles, top of the key, passes right. Logan with it now, driving the baseline. Kraft back out to Bonderson. Bonderson puts up a contested three and hits. Bonderson with 13. Jones able to get it up to Pierce. Into the corner. Long three. Kempema, no good. Rebound by DeGroot. Pierce puts up a shot. Rebounded by Hegstrom. And he hits the rebound. 22-point lead for the Jays. 1:19 left to go here in the first half. Kraft back to Drake DeRocher. Bonderson spins in the lane, puts up a shot, no good. Rebound fought for and out of bounds. It'll be Hinton basketball. 1:06 left to go here in the first. We've seen it a few times here tonight, in both games, where the shot clock, which is something new, has come into effect. As Pierce, looking for a little bit of help, gets it up to Jones over the timeline. Back to Pierce. Pierce drives, kicks it out to Hegstrom, and hits the three. Hegstrom with 7. Cuts the deficit to 19. Drake spinning, and Jones commits the foul. Ty Jones picks up his 5th. It's the 10th team foul, and it puts the Jays in the double bonus. 38.1 left to go here in the first. It'll be a 3.1 second differential shot clock to game clock as Drake puts up the first up and in. Drake now with 10. Zane Wheeling comes into the ball game. This two comes out. I think it was Logan that came out. Drake puts up the second one, up and in. Drake now with 11. Jones gets it over the timeline, is fouled by Wilchin. Kind of a silly foul right on the boundary. Still 1-1 as the Jays pick up their 9th foul of the first half. Next one will be double bonus. Jones at the line, shooting the 1-1. Kraft waiting at the scorer's table as soon as there's a break in the action. Bonderson gets the rebound. Shot clock's now off. as Bonderson brings it up over the timeline with a right hand. Passes left to Whelan, back to Bonderson, right. Long three, off the iron, no good. Wilchin with a rebound, feeds to Augustine, no good. Gets his own rebound, puts up the shot, and is fouled with 9.8 seconds left to go here in the first. Foul was on Logan Kempema. That's his second. Team already in the double bonus. Augustine will go to the line to shoot two. Puts up the first, swishes the first. Augustine now with 8. Kraft will come into the ball game. Not sure who he's coming in for yet. Wilchin is who he's coming in for.
Find outdoor leisure living space. Whether an all-season room, 3-season room, deck, or patio, Screen Builders offers easy installation and a reliable warranty. From construction of new spaces to providing shade to existing spaces or adding Easy Breeze panels to your screen room, start your project at screenbuilders.com and enjoy the views you've been missing.
Call Screen Builders, you're gonna love the view.
Digital and personal. You can have both with Prime Bank. We know you've personal. You can have both with Prime Bank. We know you've got a lot on your plate. Prime Bank can help. Use our app for everything from depositing checks to making transfers from the comfort of your own home. And if you want to open an account, you can do that online too. If you'd rather visit us in person to open an account, apply for a loan and more, we have several convenient locations. The best tech for you when you want to bank from a distance and the best people close by when you need us. Prime Bank. Earn more your way.
Welcome back to the gym as the dance team gets ready to perform.
Ladies and gentlemen, performing for your halftime entertainment tonight is the Blackhawk High School dance team. The dance team recently competed in the Iowa State Dance Team Championship in Des Moines. These ladies represented Hinton Dance for the first time in several years and brought home a Division I rating in pom category. The dancers are Emily Attrell, Kendra Rudin, Ruby Harper, Lauren Pridey, Bailey Rose, and Ava Townley. Congratulations, dancers, for your achievements at state. Now let's hear it for the Hinton Dance Team.
Ryan Stussy at Allstate is an insurance agent you can trust. Ryan's office may be in the dunes, but he has deep roots in the Hinton community. When choosing your insurance, you want to have someone who views you as more than just a name. We'll listen to your needs and find the solutions that work best for you. Whether it's auto, home, life, business, or recreational, you're in good hands with Ryan Stussy, Allstate Insurance. Give Ryan a call today.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies ask, what's your salary? At Northwestern Mutual, we ask, what's your story? We know building the right financial plan means looking at more than money. That's why we start by asking the right questions, listening to what matters most to you, then guiding you every step of the way to help you live the life you want now and years from now. Plan your financial story with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Rick Diener today. Visit rickdiener.com. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Welcome back to the gym in Hinton, Iowa. Blackhawks trail by 21 in this ball game. Scoring looked like this here in the first half. Carson Pierce with 9, Colt Frank with 2, Logan Kempema with 5, and Will Hegstrom with 7. For the Jays, Keaton Bonderson with 13, Keaton Logan with 4, Drake DeRocher with 11, Gabe Wilchin with 4, Connor Kraft with 3, and Ryan Augustine with 9. Scoring by quarters was this, 19-2 after the first quarter was the lead for the Jays. 44-23 is the halftime score. Jays outscored the Blackhawks by a margin of 25-21 here in the second quarter. Looking at the upcoming schedule for both teams after tonight, the Blackhawks go on the road to Kingsley on the 9th. They follow up the next night by playing at home versus Sheldon. Then they go on the road to Unity and Trinity. That Trinity game is a makeup game on the 19th. The Jays' foreseeable future looks like a lot of bus time for the Jays. They will play on the 9th versus Akron, the 10th versus Remsen St. Mary's, at Unity on the 12th, at Woodbury Central on the 16th, before hosting West Sioux on the 17th. That breaks up a bit of a road streak for the Jays before they go to Western Christian on the 23rd. Appreciate you all for tuning in tonight to FullerDigital.net and to the Hinton channel of Fuller Digital Solutions. Of course, if you're a Jays fan, remember to like and subscribe to Fuller Digital Solutions Gehlen channel. If you like and subscribe, you'll know every time we go live, like we will when the Jays take on West Sioux on the 17th of January. We will take another commercial timeout. We've got about just under 3 minutes left before the second half. You're watching Jays and Blackhawks on Fuller Digital Solutions.
All the best sports shows, all the best games on 101.5 FM and 1570 AM for your college sports, University of South Dakota. For NHL coverage, Minnesota Wild. For NBA coverage, Minnesota Timberwolves. For MLB coverage, Chicago Cubs. And the best games in both college and the pros with the ESPN Radio featured games. Never miss out on the action.
Rural customers deserve great internet too. You deserve EverTech's No Limits Internet and the quality local services that comes with it. We've dedicated 32 years to bring customers like you reliable and unlimited internet, up to 50 megabits across 22 counties. It's internet you can count on. Call or email our Everly office to get started. You and your family need internet with unlimited use, no contracts, and no overages. You need EverTech. Visit evertech.net to learn more. EverTech, internet where you live.
Welcome back to the gym here in Hinton. The Jays lead the Blackhawks 44-23. Just a minute and a half left to go here before the third quarter and play resumes. Of course, track is just around the corner, and then baseball will be in full effect. And that will be the next season that Fuller Digital Solutions will take on. The Jays will take, or the Fuller will take the game outside and cover softball and baseball. So make sure you stay tuned for all of those events on Fuller Digital Solutions.
You're going to love the view of a Screen Builder's designed outdoor leisure living space. Whether an all-season room, three-season room, deck, or patio, Screen Builders offers easy installation and a reliable warranty. From construction of new spaces to providing shade to existing spaces or adding Easy Breeze panels to your screen room, start your project at screenbuilders.com and enjoy the views you've been missing.
Call Screen Builders, you're gonna love the view.
Digital and personal. You can have both with Prime Bank. We know you've got a lot on your plate. Prime Bank can help. Use our app for everything from depositing checks to making transfers from the comfort of your own home. And if you want to open an account, you can do that online too. If you'd rather visit us in person to open an account, apply for a loan and more, we have several convenient locations. The best tech for you when you want to bank from a distance and the best people close by when you need us. Prime Bank. Earn more your way.
Welcome back to the gym in Hinton, Iowa, Hinton High School, Hinton, Iowa, northwest Iowa. Of course, we've gotten a lot of snow in the area, not quite as much as Sioux Falls. Sioux Falls got something like 20 inches of snow. We were lucky to get away with a bit of ice when everybody else had snow, and we got away with, I don't know, probably 4 or 5 inches, somewhere in that range in this general region where we're at here in Hinton. Hinton inbounds the basketball to Pierce. Pierce drives the lane, throws the ball away. Bonderson picks it up. Bonderson passes left to Logan. Logan brings it up over the timeline, passes into the left corner to Drake, back out to Logan. Logan in between the circles, back to Drake, back to Logan. 24 on the shot clock. Passes left to Bonderson. A little bit of a lazy bounce pass was loose there for just a second. Kraft with it now. Kraft looking for somebody to pass it to. Two players get tied up. DeRocher and Pierce, as Logan puts up a long three. He put that up with 3 seconds left. Augustine maintains contact with the ball while his legs were out of bounds. It will be Hinton basketball. Good effort, though, by Augustine getting on the floor and trying to get that basketball back for the Jays. Winters inbounds the ball to Pierce. Pierce will slowly bring it up the floor. Now up over the timeline, passes left to Winters. Winters back out, top of the key. Being swung around. Now Bo DeRocher, and we're going to have an offensive foul. Offensive foul, I believe, is going to come on Kyle Leary. Waiting for it to come up. Nope, Dylan Cobb. That's his second. Team's first of the second half. Logan will bring the ball up for the Jays. 7 minutes left to go here in this third quarter. That ball out of bounds off of Pierce. Wilchin will come into the ball for come into the ball game for Augustine. Augustine was a little confused there. Didn't know where he was supposed to go, but he will sit as the ball is inbounded and pass back to Logan, back to Drake DeRocher. Drake passes left to Bonderson. Thought about a three, pass to Kraft. Bonderson walk with the basketball there now. Shot fake. I don't think he thought it was. He said shot fake. Pierce right at the center court, dribbles between the legs, passes left to Winters, back out to DeRocher, to Pierce. There are two DeRochers on the floor right now. In the corner is Pierce, kicked out to Winters. Now Bo DeRocher. Bo holds on to the ball, 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Pierce with it now with 7, 6, and gets bailed out with a foul. I believe it's going to be on Bonderson. Foul is on Bonderson. That's his first. Team's first of the second half. Ball inbounded to Winters. Winters hands it off to Pierce. Pierce spins. Tries to put up a shot. Does off the iron. No good. Rebound by Kraft. Kraft. Pass the ball left. Now back to Kraft. Wilchin in the lane, stops, spins. He needs to get out of the lane. Logan picked up by Pierce. Pierce brings it up, stolen by Logan, and we're going to have a jump ball. Jump ball will go to the Jays. Kraft to Logan. Logan brings it up over the timeline, passes right to Kraft, back to Logan, top of the key, back to Kraft, right. Logan now to Drake DeRocher. 5:25 left to go here in the third. 2-3 zone is what the Jays are facing. Logan back to Kraft. Kraft to Bonderson. Bonderson drives, puts a pass down to Wilchin up and in. Jays with their first 2 points of the second half. 3 minutes into the second. Winters, top of the key, passes right to Bo DeRocher. Bo takes the three, airballs it. Wilchin comes up with a rebound. Drake DeRocher brings it up over the timeline. Passes left to Kraft, further left to Logan, back out to Kraft. Wilchin in the lane, puts up a shot off the back iron, no good. And we're going to have a foul on Winters, I believe. Nope, 44. Logan Kempema, that's his third. Good officiating tonight here on the floor. Wilchin with it now. Out to Logan. Logan to Bonderson. Bonderson drives toward the baseline, stops, spinning, out to Whelan. Whelan puts up a three off the front iron, no good. Count the basket and the foul for Bonderson. Bonderson picks up his 15th foul as the foul is on Pierce. That's his first, team's third of the half. Bonderson trying to complete the three-point play, does. Bonderson now with 16. Pierce will bring it up over the timeline. Passes back to DeRocher. Now to Winters. Winters to Pierce. Drive, stops just in front of the free throw line. Back out to Cobb. In the corner, Winters. Back out to Pierce. Pierce near the top of the key. Puts up a three and hits. Pierce with 12. Logan gets it up to Drake DeRocher. 49-26 is the score. 3:50 left to go. The ball's fought for out of bounds off of Bonderson as he tried to save that as it was going right up into the bleachers. Bo DeRocher will inbound the basketball halfway through this third quarter. Remember to check out FloridaDigital.net for all of your home team games. Shot is no good, and Pierce picks up a technical. We got a bit of a talker up in the crowd. DeRocher will go to the line for the technical. Hits the first. He now has 12. Second one is up and in. He now has 13. Whelan inbounds the ball to DeRocher. DeRocher over to Whelan. Whelan back to DeRocher. DeRocher spins over to Kraft. Kraft to DeRocher. Back to Kraft. Bonderson with it now. Whelan in the paint. In the corner. DeRocher. Three. Rattles around. No good. Rebound Bonderson. Puts it up off the glass and in. Bonderson leads all scorers with 18. Pierce passes it up into the corner. Cobb back out to Pierce. Pierce down low to Winters. Winters. And we're going to have a foul on Whelan. That's Whelan's first. It's going to be the team's second of the second half. Pierce will be the inbounder. Gets it in to Winters. Hands it off to Pierce. Puts up a three off the back iron. No good. Bonderson with the rebound. Bonderson is fouled. And Pierce picks up his third. Droscher comes out. Logan comes in. Whelan will be in the ball. Will jump into the ball game. 53-26 is the score. 2:44 left to go here in the third. Whelan puts up the shot. No good. Rebound by Cobb. Cobb hands it off to Pierce, who brings it up over the timeline to DeRocher. DeRocher to Cobb. Into the corner. Now Bo DeRocher. Pierce in between the circles, drives the right side of the lane, puts up a shot, up off the glass and in. Logan. Kraft, wide open three, no good. Rebound by Leary. Pierce up over the timeline, spinning up around the baseline, and I believe he was fouled by Kraft. Kraft picks up the foul. It's his first, third for the team in the second half. Pierce getting ready to put up his first. Rattles around and down. So Pierce now with 15. Appreciate you all for joining us here tonight. Matt Schilling on the call alongside Mason Schilling. Pierce getting ready to shoot the second. Puts that one up, rattles around the right side of the rim, no good. And we're going to have an over-the-back call on Winters. That'll be Winters' second foul. Whelan inbounds the ball to Logan. Logan slowly bringing it up the floor. 1:50 left to go here in the third. Gets it to Augustine, back to Logan. Swung around to Rocher, back to Logan. Logan with it again. To Rocher, Drake, long three, no good. Rebound by Augustine. Augustine puts it up off the backboard, no good. Pierce with it now to Winters. DeRocher in the corners. Cobb cross-court pass to Winters. Thought about a three. Drives the baseline. Puts up a shot. Off the backboard is no good, but is fouled. It's going to be on Augustine. That's Augustine's third. Team's fourth. First shot is up and in for Winters. That is surprisingly Winters' first point of the ball game. Winters gets ready to put up the second. Off the front iron, no good. Rebound by Augustine. Augustine passes to Logan, who slowly brings it up over the timeline. Passes right to Whelan, back to Logan. Wilchin down low, tried to hit Augustine and threw it away. 55.6 left to go here in the third. Pierce will bring it up for the Blackhawks. Up over the timeline with a right hand. Crosses to the left. Cobb with it now on the near side. Pierce drives the right side of the lane. Swiped away by Logan. It'll be off of Logan and will remain Hinton basketball. Ball inbounded Winters now to DeRocher. Back to Winters, top of the key. 10 left on the shot clock. Pierce over to Cobb. Winters has the ball now. Cross-court pass to Leary. DeRocher had to put up a shot off the back iron, no good. 18 left in the quarter. DeRocher over to Logan. Gets it to Augustine on the left baseline. Passes back out to Logan. Cross court to DeRocher. Logan between the circles with 3. Deep. DeRocher off the back iron. No good. 53-30 is your score at the end of 3. We'll be back in 1 minute. You're watching Jays and Blackhawks on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Ryan Stussy at Allstate is an insurance agent you can trust. Ryan's office may be in the dunes, but he has deep roots in the Hinton community. When choosing your insurance, you want to have someone who views you as more than just a name. We'll listen to your needs and find the solutions that work best for you. Whether it's auto, home, life, business, or recreational, you're in good hands with Ryan Stussy, Allstate Insurance. Give Ryan a call today.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies ask, what's your salary? At Northwestern Mutual, we ask, what's your story? We know building the right financial plan means looking at more than money. That's why we start by asking the right questions, listening to what matters most to you, then guiding you every step of the way to help you live the life you want, now and years from now. Plan your financial story with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Rick Diener today. Visit rickdiener.com. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Welcome back to the gym here in Hinton. Jays with a 23-point lead going into the fourth quarter. Matt Schilling alongside Mason Schilling on the call here tonight. Fuller Digital Solutions. Check out fullerdigital.net. Thanks to our sponsors, ESPN Radio 101.5, Evertech, Screen Builders, Prime Bank, Stussy, and Rick Denner. Appreciate all the support as Bo DeRocher goes to the rack, hits the basket, and the foul. Foul was on Bonderson. That's his second, team's fifth. Bo DeRocher will go to the line to try to complete the traditional three-point play. Does. It's now a 20-point ball game as Logan will bring it up the floor for the Jays. Logan now down to Wilchin, and that one's tipped and out of bounds. Will remain Jays basketball. Logan will have it in the corner. Gets it into Wilchin. Tries to get poked at. Bonderson thought about a deep three. Instead takes a long two. Rebound. Logan puts up a shot and is fouled. Logan will go to the line to shoot 2. And the foul was on Bo DeRocher. That's his third. Logan puts up the first. Swishes the first. Logan with 5 here tonight. Gets ready to put up the second one. Hits that one. Got to make the points count when you get them for free. And the Jays have tonight. Carson Pierce with it now. Directing traffic. Frank. Cobb off of Cobb's hands, and it was DeGroot that had it. Either way, it's Jays basketball now. 7:21 left to go here in this final quarter. Logan to Wilchin in the paint. Spins back out to Logan. In the corner is Bonderson. Puts up a 3, rattles around and down. Bonderson now with 21. As Pierce passes it ahead to Cobb. Cobb squares up, puts up a 3, rattles around in and out, no good. Gehlen with the rebound. Bonderson running the floor. Stops left of the free throw line. No good. Gehlen with the rebound. Blocked by DeGroot. He comes away with it. Pierce quickly up the floor. Into the right corner is Cobb. Pierce drives, spinning. Back out to Cobb. Right corner. 3. Swish. Cobb hits that three, and he is on the board now tonight with 3. A little bit of a back and forth between these two teams. 22 points is the margin right now. Ryder, no good. Fought for, and it's going to be out of bounds, and it'll be Jays basketball. Hagstrom will come into the game for Cobb. Logan the inbounder to Gehlen. 6:13 left to go. Down low, Logan puts it up, and that one's going to be, I'm going to say he caught his wrist. Did Caden Winters. It's his 3rd. It's the team's, oh, they're saying that's his 5th. I must have missed some fouls there on Winters. That's 5. It's the 8th team foul. Logan will go to the line to shoot 2. Logan puts up the first. Skims around, no good. Second free throw attempt. Swishes that one. Logan now with 7. Pierce hands it off to Hagstrom. Hagstrom over to Groot. The Groot handoff to Pierce. Pierce, top of the key, spins in the lane, puts up a shot, no good. Rebound by Drake DeRocher. That one is thrown away from Logan. Inbounder will be DeGroot to Pierce. Back to DeGroot. DeGroot dribbles right. Wanted to hand off. Instead, pass it to Pierce. Now it's back to DeGroot. To DeRocher. DeRocher for 3. Hits that one. Bo DeRocher now with 6. As Logan passes to Bonderson. Bonderson holding. 5:21 left. Over to Logan. And we're going to have a timeout. Timeout for the Jays, and it is going to be, what kind of timeout we got here? It's going to be a full timeout. We'll take it with them. Back in 60. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions.
All the best sports shows, all the best games on 101.5 FM and 1570 AM for your college sports, University of South Dakota. For NHL coverage, Minnesota Wild. For NBA coverage, Minnesota Timberwolves. For MLB coverage, Chicago Cubs. And the best games in both college and the pros with the ESPN Radio featured games. Never miss out on the action.
Rural customers deserve great internet too. You deserve EverTech's no limits internet and the quality local services that comes with it. We've dedicated 32 years to bring customers like you reliable and unlimited internet, up to 50 megabits across 22 counties. It's internet you can count on. Call or email our Everly office to get started. You and your family need internet with unlimited use, no contracts, and no overages. You need EverTech. Visit evertech.net to learn more. EverTech, internet where you live.
Welcome back to the gym in Hinton. Logan inbounds the ball to Wilchin. Back to Logan. 5:13 left to go. 18 seconds on the shot clock. Wilchin puts it up off the glass and in. Gabe Wilchin now has 8 points. DeRocher, Bo DeRocher passes right to Pierce. Pierce passes right to Bo DeRocher. Being guarded by Gehlen. Back to Pierce. Cobb. Deep 3, rattles in and out, no good. Rebound by Logan. Logan, baseball pass ahead to Bonderson, and that one's going to be out of bounds and will remain Jays basketball with 4:43 left. Looks like Wilchin and Gehlen. Who's going out? Wilchin for sure is out of the ball game, and Gehlen. Augustine and Kraft are into the ball game for the Jays. Logan directing traffic with 4:43 left to go. Into Drake DeRocher, back to Gehlen, cutting, no good shot by Kraft. Ahead quickly to DeGroot. DeGroot picks up the shot and is fouled. Missed the shot, but a foul. And it's going to be called on Logan. Logan picks up his third. It's the team's 6th. To the line to shoot 2 is Carver DeGroot. DeGroot puts up the first, rattles around and down. Believe it or not, that's DeGroot's first points of the ball game. Getting ready to put up his second. Off the front iron, no good. Rebound by Kraft. Kraft slows it down after he gets over the timeline. Being swarmed. Stolen away by Hagstrom. Ahead to Pierce. Pierce puts up a shot. And we're going to have a blocking foul, I believe, on Logan. Fouls on Logan. That's his 4th. It's the team's 7th. And Pierce will go to the line to shoot 2. .419 left to go in the ball game. It's a 21-point ball game as Pierce gets ready to shoot the first. Puts it up, swishes the first. Pierce now with 16. Pierce with the ball again. Ready to put up the second free throw. Rattles around and down. Pierce with 17 now on the night. Logan directing traffic. Logan with 4 fouls, so his next one, and he'll be done. Bonderson able to get that high pass down to Kraft. Kraft is fouled in the act of shooting. And I'm just trying to figure out who they're going to call that on. I'm going to call it on 10, Bo DeRocher. That's his 4th. It's the team's 9th. Appreciate you tuning into Fuller Digital Solutions and FullerDigital.net tonight. My cameraman, Mason Schilling, alongside myself, Matt Schilling tonight, as Connor hits the first. He now has 4. Connor puts up the second one and hits. Connor with 5. Pierce brings it up over the timeline, brings it right to the rack and down. He has 19. Bonderson spins away from a steal attempt. Drake DeRocher between the circles. Pass to Logan. Down to Augustine. To Drake DeRocher. Puts up the shot and the foul. The foul is going to be on Carver DeGroot. And DeRocher now has 15. DeRocher making it a traditional 3-point play. 16. And Cobb passes it in to Pierce. Pierce between the legs dribble. Spins to Hagstrom. Hagstrom puts up a long 2 and hits on that. Hagstrom now with 9. Into DeRocher. DeRocher spins. Passes right to Logan. Gets it down low to Augustine. And Augustine walked with the basketball. He knew it. He knew it too. 20-point ball game. 3:24 left to go here in the 4th. Walk with the basketball in the lane. And he knew it. Carson Pierce gets it up over the timeline. Dribbles between the legs. 3-point attempt. Bo DeRocher. No good. Rebound. And stolen away by the Blackhawks. Pierce will now take it to the rack and hits that one. 21. Drive, Augustine, shot, count the basket and the foul. Foul's going to be on 20. It's going to be on Carver DeGroot. That's his second, team's 10th. It's now double bonus. 2 free throws, 2 from here on out. And into the ball game comes Kyle Leary. And I think we will see now a bevy of subs. All the starters will go out, aside from Augustine, as Augustine is the remaining starter. If he makes this one, he will go out. And I will, as usual at the end of the game, struggle with names as a lot of the subs come in. Augustine hits that one. He now has 12, and I will do my best on the Jays subs. Bo DeRocher will inbound the basketball for the Blackhawks. 2:57 left to go here in the fourth. Brings it up to Pierce. Pierce stops, gets it down low to Leary, and Leary will go to the line to shoot 2. And it's going to be on Carter Kellen. Carter Kellen picks up his third. It's the team's 8th. Leary puts up the first and hits. Leary's first point of the ball game. Getting ready to put up the second. Rattles around and down for Leary. Leary has 2. Into Whelan. Cross-court pass. Now across the timeline is Whelan. Whelan drives down low. Kellen puts it up and in. Carter Kellen with 2. Pierce. Deep 3. Rattles around and down. Pierce leads all scorers, I believe, with 24. And we've got a foul on the baseline. It'll be on Carver DeGroot. That's his third. Of course, because we're in the double bonus, it'll be shooting 2. Landon Ryder will go to the line to shoot. 71-53 with 2:28 left to go here in the fourth. Ryder rattles around the first one. Logan Kempema comes in as Carson Pierce appears to be done for the night. Ryder puts up the second one and hits. Ryder with 2. DeGroot left to Hagstrom. Hagstrom in the lane, puts up a shot just in front of the free throw line and hits. Will Hagstrom now has 11. Whelan brings it up over the timeline, over to Kellen. Can't hold on to it. Ball being fought for on the floor, and we're going to have a jump ball. Possession will remain Jays basketball with 2:07 left to go here in the fourth. 17-point ball game. Whelan with it on the baseline. Gets it into Kellen. Kellen to Ryder. Whelan, top of the key. Passes right to Ryder in the right corner. Drives the baseline, tries to get it to Kellen. Kellen picks it up, looking for a little bit of help, gets it out to Wilchin. Wilchin near the top of the key, passes left to Whelan. Whelan, long 3 hits. Zane Whelan with the 3. He has 3 on the night. Kempema passed right to DeRocher, and now Hagstrom in the corner. Gets out of the corner to DeGroot. Poked away by a J, but Kempema is swung around to Hagstra. Leary. Now DeGroot. 10 on the shot clock. Shot up, no good. Rebound and fouled by Wilchin. Wilchin picks up his third, team's 9th. Both teams going a little deeper in their bench. As Hagstrom hits the first. This will get even more hairy for me, so I apologize. Do the best we can here. Second shot is up, off the front iron, no good. And will remain Blackhawk basketball as Kellen was not able to maintain possession inbounds. Ball inbounded to DeGroot. Right corner. Kempema, no good. Rebound by Kellen. Pass to Ryder. Ahead to Cleach. Cleach with it now. Fumbling in front of the bench. Picked up by DeGroot. Just under a minute left to go in the ball game. Kempema Now out to DeGroot. Cross-court pass. Frank. Shot. Count the basket and the foul for Frank. He now has 5. We'll go for the even more rare 4-point play. Colt Frank at the line with 49-9. Puts up the shot, rattles around and down. He now has 6. Ryder will bring it up over the line, pass it across the line to Cleach. Back to Ryder. 44 seconds left. About a 15-second differential. Shot clock to game clock. Teal, now Ryder. Tries to get it down low to the big man. Jones will bring it up over the timeline. Into the right corner, no good. Rebound by the Blackhawks. 3-point attempt by Kempema, no good. We're going to have an over the back by Frank. That'll be Frank's 3rd. Again, both teams are in the double bonus. So we'll go to the line to shoot 2 free throws with 20.5 left to go. Still a 17-point ball game. Trevor Teal will go to the line. Trevor puts up the first and hits. Puts up the second and hits that one too. Trevor Teal now with 2. Jones brings it up over the timeline. 15 seconds left to go in the ball game. Handoff to Frank. Frank puts up a shot and hits that one. Frank now with 8. Ryder just needs to, he doesn't even need to get it over the timeline. Pass it to Kellen, and Kellen ends the ball game. 78-61 is your final score. We'll be back to wrap it up. You're watching Jays and Blackhawks on Fuller Digital Solutions.
You're going to love the view of a Screen Builder's designed outdoor leisure living space. Whether an all-season room, 3-season room, deck, or patio, Screen Builders offers easy installation and a reliable warranty. From construction of new spaces to providing shade to existing spaces or adding Easy Breeze panels to your screen room, start your project at screenbuilders.com and enjoy the views you've been missing.
Call Screen Builders, you're gonna love the view.
Digital and personal. You can have both with Prime Bank. We know you've got a lot on your plate. Prime Bank can help. Use our app for everything from depositing checks to making transfers from the comfort of your own home. And if you want to open an account, you can do that online too. If you'd rather visit us in person to open an account, apply for a loan and more, we have several convenient locations. The best tech for you when you want to bank from a distance and the best people close by when you need us. Prime Bank. Earn more your way.
Welcome back to the Hinton Gym. Over my shoulder here. Come on, stand up. You're fine. Mason Schilling. You can wave to everybody. I know you're going to do eyes and all that other stuff, so you guys can be entertained. Stats for tonight, Bo DeRocher with 6, Carson Pierce with 24, Carver DeGroot with 1, Dylan Cobb with 3, Colt Frank had 8, Kyle Leary had 2, Caden Winters had 1, Logan Kempema had 5. Hope you're enjoying the show over my shoulder. Will Hegstrom with 12. For the Jays, Keaton Bonderson had 21, Keaton Logan with 7, Drake DeRocher with 16, Zane Whelan with 3, even more eyes. Gabe Wilchin had 8. Carter Kellen had 2, Trevor Teal had 2, Connor Kraft with 5, Ryan Augustine with 12, and Landon Ryder with 2. Both the wins were dominant wins. The girls team for Hinton, it was a dominant performance, and the Jays boys also a dominant performance. It'll be interesting to see when the Blackhawks come to Lamar's how much they've improved since tonight's game. That'll about do it. The next game for Hinton is going to be against Kingsley, and the next game for Gehlen will be on Fuller Digital Solutions. That will be at Akron. Make sure you check out fullerdigital.net for your home team, for your favorite team's call of the game. For myself, Matt Schilling, for our entire Fuller Digital Solutions crew, for my cameraman Mason, make some more eyes real quick, saying good night from the Hinton Gym. Have a great night, and we'll see you next week.